Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Sports Factory podcast. There are so many sports happening right now. We got March Madness, we got the NBA, we got opening day today. We also got what else we got? Am I missing? I'm missing something. Am I missing something?
Mm, no.
What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing one thing. Am I
Hockey.
missing
Maybe hockey.
wrestling? WrestleMania, The
Wrestling.
Rock. No,
Like a
as
week.
that we will say that. We'll say that. We will say that for another podcast because that is lit as well. But there's so much to talk about. Definitely what I want to start off with. And actually, before I start off, make sure to like this video. That's very important. We also have this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon. So make sure to follow that if you want to listen. If you rather not see our faces and listen, go ahead and follow us there. And we're going to start the show. March Madness. We all did a March Madness challenge. The March Madness challenge was picking a team that would go the furthest. Now, Maurice, I think your team got eliminated swiftly. I feel like your team got eliminated swiftly.
What was my team? It was Kansas.
It was Kansas. I'm pretty sure it was Kansas. Lewis, you had Texas Tech. They got eliminated.
Yep.
I got eliminated to John's team. That pissed me off. I was
What was
looking
your
at that.
team?
I think my team was Baylor, and they lost to Clemson. That definitely pissed me off. I'm trying to figure out who made it. Who's made it the furthest? I don't know. Harrison's not here, so I don't know his like what he said. But I know
His
Clemson,
team
there's
beat
Purdue.
mine. Yeah.
NC State was another one.
That
Who's
was his
still in
team.
this?
NC State
Yeah.
was his team.
Who's still in it? Are they still in this?
Uh,
Look at Clemson still doing good. Good for y'all.
NC State, yes.
NC State is still in this, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're going against Marquette.
Yeah.
And Purdue. So okay, got you. I see that. I see it. What about Purdue? Are they still?
Yeah, Houston. Yeah, all the number one seeds
Yes.
are intact. Yeah.
How we let Tyree pick Purdue and they the 1 seed? That's so stupid. That didn't help us. That was not how that was supposed to work. We were supposed to pick lower seeds. That did not work properly. And somebody commented that. That's why I saw that. I was like, why did you couldn't pick Houston, but they could pick Purdue? I see that.
I know
feel
who
you.
commented it too. I found out.
Ooh, tell me.
My coworker.
Look at him, boy.
My coworker.
Look at you bringing people to a podcast. I'm so proud of him. So should there be a prize for the winner of this? I'm just curious.
A
Yeah.
prize.
A pat on the back.
Don't
A pat on the back. That's so. Hey, so we're not no prize. You're not putting no prize. Just like bragging rights, or should we actually do something for the winner?
It's too late. All right. I don't know.
It ain't never too late. It's your podcast. What you want to do?
Now, I mean, who got eliminated first? Should there be a punishment for who got eliminated first?
Oh, me. Yeah, for sure.
That's probably better.
That's a better one.
Who got eliminated? Who got eliminated first? Was it Maurice's team got eliminated first?
Probably.
I thought mine got eliminated on the same day, right? Or
Oh, damn.
That
which
same
is
day,
some
tough.
bull.
Man.
I ain't know
He
y'all.
walked in and walked out. That man walked in and walked out, boy. That's tough.
And the
Nah,
Simpsons grandpa.
Luis did it. Y'all got to make him wear some Houston stuff. Y'all make him wear like a little Houston shirt or something for the
Hey,
next.
rep the boy. Hey, rep Houston, boy.
Hey,
Hey, rep it
It's easy. I can find a Houston shirt.
and give it to Lewis.
Oh, I think you're talking about me. I thought.
Nah, we
No,
talking
no,
about Lewis. No, you don't
No.
hate Houston like Lewis do. So,
You're right. Sure.
What you mean? What I hate Houston? What you talking about?
it
Yeah,
don't,
everything. Lewis said everything. No, it's
it don't
okay.
hit the same. I gotta see.
What-
what you do.
How I hate Houston? What I
It's
do?
not that you hate it. It's just I know you don't. I know you would never want to wear no shit like that.
This man Lewis hates
Y'all got a
everything
hockey
that's
team?
not Dallas, bro.
We
We
used to.
don't.
We used to though.
we might.
We got
Three great other teams.
He said great.
What
He repping.
great? Boy.
Great.
No, hey, look, I'll tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you because Lewis, everything you say, it usually hits you and it usually like shoots you right back in your head, and that's funny. We're gonna get to that because I definitely have something to talk about with that. Because there is one team that I do talk a lot about, and we're gonna talk about that team. And then usually when I talk about them, the plot goes bad, but we'll get to that point.
Fair.
Before I get to that point, actually, I want to talk about UH. Mauricio repping the UH shirt. You know, rep it real quick.
Dessert?
I want University of Houston to win because I went to Sam Houston. And Sam Houston ain't got no team. They're never gonna have a team in this. They're never. Every time I have conversations with people, they got the shirts. They got their place they went to in college. I went to Sam Houston. They'll never ever make this tournament. So I have to like always find another team to root for. And I'm rooting for y'all. Greg and Mauricio, both UH alum.
Fair.
You think you think you got this? I'm just curious. Y'all think y'all got this? Can y'all win? Can y'all bring something to Houston, bro?
I feel like we have a stronger case this year than we did last year. I think last year was dealing with injuries. Marcus Sadler was always up and down. But I do think when your best player is pretty, knock on wood, healthy and intact, I think anything is possible. I think our toughest task was A&M. I think I'm not scared of no other team that's not Iowa State, and you don't meet Iowa State until the Final Four.
Is UConn still in it?
UConn is in there.
Yep.
Purdue is still in there. But I don't really fear those teams. Like Iowa State got us figured out a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you.
I should have picked Purdue.
But yeah, I feel like I'm more confident now than I was with any other UH team. I will say.
Hey, Mauricio, do you think UH can beat the San Antonio Spurs?
No.
No.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I mean, it's like the same time as when you bring up like the Alabama, like at the time Alabama can beat the best or the worst NFL team, which like for maybe the Browns, the Jets, something like that.
Nah,
back then, but it's like I don't know that you have the whole roster is NFL caliber players versus the whole roster collegiate wise.
There's some accountants on that roster, man.
There's gonna be some car salesmen in there,
some car salesmen on that roster.
Yeah,
man.
so it's like it's a fun topic, but I mean, at the end of the day,
I got a little pushback though. I got a little pushback.
Okay.
Agenda pushing, boy.
If we go on UH, like any UH team within the last 2 years, them 2021 Rockets teams.
Oh yeah,
it was
that's my team.
I remember there was a stat there at the time where collectively the UH basketball team was older than the Houston Rockets team. Now that's
crazy.
That might be.
You think Jalen Green ain't gonna get them buckets? Jalen Green gonna have a career day.
That's cool, but Jalen Green wasn't playing no defense back then.
2021. Hey, 2021. Steven Silas boy gonna coach these boys into a freaking brick. I mean, it's like Steven.
Listen, well, Kelvin, who you rather have, Steven Silas or Kelvin Sampson? Let me know. You know what I mean? That was gonna win.
That's what happened when you poach off the Mavericks.
Yeah, it's a bad thing, but don't touch that.
Don't touch that. They are ass after they leave. My God, they can't do nothing right after they leave Dallas. It's insane.
You know, funny thing, like speaking of, because I do gotta talk about this. Is very important to talk about. It is very important because obviously, you know, Ja'Cory, I know you a big Rockets fan. We got the Rockets in here, bro. Look, them boys have won 10 straight games, and I remember, and look, and John, when John was here, and Lewis, John asked us like how are the Rockets, and Lewis like just for no reason. Just took a dump on the Rockets for a reason. I try to level it. Say the Rockets, they have more wins than they had last year. Try to level it because I'm not expecting to win no finals.
I was respectful of that. That's a good thing.
This man instinctually just took a dump on the Rockets, and then when they did that, this man said, the Rockets said, you know what? They say, you know what? I can't let Lewis do that. The plot. They like, you know what? Let's have the Rockets win 10 straight games in a row. Let's let that happen, and it did. That's hilarious. So anytime, it's usually when Lewis says something, they always listen to. It's like the rate is like 98%. They always listen to him. Only when he's humbled do they not listen no more.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm assuming you a Mavericks fan, right?
Of course.
Oh damn. Well, I gotta tell you something. I'm gonna be seeing the Rockets smack that booty firsthand on the 31st. So I'm gonna let you know how that go. We can talk about it though.
Hold on. You think? Hold on.
Look, watch this. No, watch how you fall. Watch how you fall. But continue. Go ahead. You're gonna fall, but continue.
You know we hot too, right?
I know.
How hard are you?
Hey, 9-1, and the only loss. Yeah, we 9-1 the last 10, and then the only loss is when Luka was out, and we barely lost that game. That was to the Thunder.
Okay, we beat the Thunder,
and their 10-win streak.
We beat the Nuggets. Is we finished or is we done?
We beat the Nuggets 3 out of 4 times. We beat the Nuggets 3 out of 4 times.
Oh
my God!
You see how we stay? Every time.
And we beat the Mavericks.
We beat the Kings.
We beat the Mavericks.
We beat the Kings 3 out of, bro. You keep saying another team.
Every team that you keep talking about, yo, and you playing us at home? Come on now. It's
Bro,
one.
we don't care. You just see what we did to the Kings last night.
But we do that to the Kings every time we play the Kings.
Oh my God! Now y'all chest is all buffed up with all these.
When we went 10 straight, that's what happened, right? We went 10 straight games. I feel like that.
I mean, when y'all in the play-in, at least, God, dog.
Oh, brother.
Did you make the playoffs last year? What did we do it right?
We were trying to tank. We were trying to tank. So
you trying to take the whole year?
Crazy.
We were trying to take at the end because we wouldn't have our pick. We wouldn't have Derek Lively.
Why did you get to that point though?
Because we have Dwight Powell as our center. We got tired of that.
They wasn't gonna make the playoffs.
He was a playoff caliber team trying to tank. That's
They started.
What was y'all doing? Remind me of that.
They didn't want to give me my damn pick.
Taking the correct way. That's what we were doing.
We were taking to get victory. We were trying to get victory.
Oh, y'all were taking the wrong way. Yeah, how did that work out?
No, but look. Hey, look, Mauricio. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I know y'all Spurs fans be trying to beef with us. Y'all gotta be back there for now. Y'all may catch up, but y'all gotta be back there for now. The people on because you got a toxic Twitter space. Them Spurs fans will always they say all these things about the Rockets for so long. Say we got an AAU team and everything. I'm gonna tell you though, now y'all beef. Now y'all got the Wizards and the Pistons. That's who y'all beefing with right now. Right now, I'm right back to square one. Right back to square one. I'm beefing with the Warriors again. I'm right back to where I started.
I might be going to that game. That Rockets Golden State game.
You need to. That is
we got tickets to it, so I'll be going there.
That's a good game.
Nice one.
Hey, that's the team. You know,
it's funny. We got it before they won this win streak, so it was cheap. Now
$2 ticket.
It's a great.
You know, funny thing, we still not gonna like that team. I just know the plot of that team, but like they ain't no way we gonna beat the Warriors and they gonna have no LeBron.
No, they crying now. I don't know.
I feel like we can beat the Warriors.
Why was he crying? I don't get that shit.
Because Draymond keep failing.
I thought he was sad because like his plot, like he can feel it. His plot leaving.
Oh, he feels his plot.
CP0.
Oh, bro.
Look at his light skinned brethren. He's
he's light skinned, bro.
Andrew Wiggins is trash. Well, he going through something, and then
the first thing Kerr is always the negative thing and not the real thing.
Steve Kerr is tweaking. Dang, and then Draymond is just having a damn conniption.
Will Steph Curry is he gonna be a Golden State for life?
Yeah. So he's a lifer. Everybody else.
So at this point, there's no way that he's getting traded.
No.
Next 3 years.
No, look. I'm telling you. Look at the plot. We face the Warriors. Yeah. The Warriors, right? We got to face the Warriors, and Ja'Cory, you're very confident facing the Warriors. Are we in Golden State? We in Houston, obviously. Maurice said, okay. So we haven't beat Steph Curry since James Harden played with us.
Really?
That's the fact. We have not beaten the Warriors or Steph Curry's Warriors. If Steph Curry not playing, you got a shot. But if Steph Curry playing, we haven't beaten that team since James Harden. Dang. We can't beat. He always hit these game-winning threes. He hit on Kevin Porter Jr., hit on Dylan Brooks, hit on everybody.
Games. Okay, they go to those games.
But he got plot. He a main character, right? Mm-hmm. So you think they gonna stop? You think Adam Silver gonna let the Rockets play the Lakers in the play-in and not let it be Golden State versus the Lakers in the play-in? Do you think
we already have?
You think they'll have it again? You think they said, "We'll stop it. We'll stop making money.
Adam
want to make more money."
Adam not gonna stop this, bro.
They need the new generation,
bro. Adam not.
Scott Foster is
turn, bro.
I promise you're gonna see Scott Foster.
I promise you. Y'all being the Lakers? Y'all being the Lakers?
Like Chris Paul is not a part of the Warriors. He's gonna be conflicted.
Yeah.
You be like, should I hold them or hold them?
We can beat the Warriors. We gonna get to the Lakers when we get there. We can beat the Mavs. We gonna get to the Lakers.
Hold on. It's levels to this. If you can't beat the Lakers, you sure can't beat us.
We just lost, bro.
Who are you right now? I'm sorry, who are you right now?
What you talking about? Y'all don't want to see. I don't think y'all understand. Y'all don't want that problem.
Who are you right now?
I don't want to see. Okay, we gonna go shit on playoff Luka. All right, you better ask your sons what happened.
I respect playoff Luka. I respect playoff Luka. I don't respect anyone else, but I do respect playoff Luka. Though I got you. That is somebody.
Dang, so you scared? Kyrie and don't scare you?
No.
Now look, I'm gonna tell you.
Scare you? Sangoonless Green. That should scare you.
I'm not worried about that little boy.
Gafford.
I got Gafford. I am.
He said
Gafford and Lively.
He said two people. Hey, look, Amen Thompson. If he didn't miss all them games, he should be on like an all defensive team. If they have rookie defensive teams, because if they do, he need to be on it because that man's defense is outstanding. Amen Thompson is a amazing.
Damn, Victor may not even get defensive player of the year this year.
Bro,
that man losing everything. That's tough. But he got your pick. You got that pick. I'm Matt Thompson balling. I ain't even tripping. Scoot Henderson been playing terrible, so I am perfectly fine with what I got right now. Call him the Bible twin, Amen Thompson. I'll tell you this: if this man is like literally every time he's on the court, he's probably the most athletic player on the court, like just pure athleticism. The only reason he won like the number 2 pick in this draft is because number 1, he was on that OTE thing, whatever that thing was called. No one took it serious. He's 20 years old facing 18-year-olds. No one took that. And I know Mauricio, you're making fun of that too. So I remember that. I remember these things months later. I do remember this. And number 2, he can't shoot. If that man was in college, playing in college in a good program, and was a 35% 3-point shooter, he clearly be number 2 pick, and they be thinking, should he be the number? Like literally, he wouldn't be the number 1 pick, but they be like, you know, there's always like, hey, maybe the Spurs might be looking into him. That type of thing, you know how they do in the NFL draft all the time.
I don't think
they would do that
the
here.
School hype was real, though. The school hype was real.
It was, and
it was real, but at the same time, like people kept like not talking about Scoot's 3-point percentage. Like he wasn't shooting that great either. But the shot looked better. So I guess, and he had them 2 games against Wemby. Nobody was really watching G League Ignite games, watching Scoot Henderson.
No, they weren't. That game was lit.
Oh, you were not watching.
I watched the highlights.
Simple enough.
You were not on cable television watching that.
I seen Victor do that big ass crossover. Yeah,
yeah, you saw that on Bleacher Report with all the highlights. But nah, you wasn't watching. If we're being honest, nobody was really watching overtime elite games either.
No, not at all.
No,
that's why no one took it serious. But them, hey, Amen, thank you, boy. Amen and Jalen Green, that pace, the defense, Jabari Smith, and you know what I love about this? Is what I love about this team. Ime Udoka, I know he made his sins in the past, right? He had his sins in the past. That's hilarious, almost. But I'm gonna tell you, this man brought in a gritty. Like this team has an identity. They gritty. Like they get in your face. You can't punk this team. Like Jabari Smith, he tried fighting. Now he ain't hit nobody. If you're gonna get a suspended, you might as well hit somebody. That's what Ime Udoka said. You might as well hit somebody if you're gonna get suspended for it. But Jabari Smith get in your face. Jalen Green, they did that little Kobe thing where somebody tried to throw the ball at his face and he ain't flinch. The little Kobe animation. I said then he unlocked that too. See what I'm saying? Like we have grittiness. Udoka, I love that. Steven Silas, boy, that man was outstandingly terrible. I think
I gotta give credit to Dylan Brooks, bro.
No, you heard what John Wall said, though. I feel like they did that because when John Wall was talking about how, you know, this stuff wouldn't pass in other teams and, like, don't get used to losing and all that, they were like, dang, we really got a bad organization. Then, you know, they got vets, they got a good coach. So they start doing stuff right after that point, after that comment went viral. I feel like we really need to thank John Wall.
John Wall was shedding light. I ain't gonna lie. I hope Nia Long is watching this. I hope you see what Ime's doing right now. It's a redemption arc. I hope
Are y'all not worried? Are you not worried
about what?
Worried about what?
Jalen Green going off soon as Sengun gets hurt. That's not.
He was doing well 4 games prior to with Sengun.
Look, Lewis had to find something that he said. Let me hate on Sengun.
No, I'm just saying not on Sengun. I'm saying like this is more on Jalen Green. Like this outburst is when Sengun is not here.
Just saying like coincidentally.
It's just the pace.
So Sengun is holding you back.
No, it's what's happening.
I'll tell you what happened. Holding Jalen Green.
Because no, he gonna keep coming up. I got you. Now, I'll tell you what happened. Amen Thompson start or gets more minutes. Amen Thompson, like I said, is athletic. The pace is crazy. We went small. We switch on everything. That's that classic 2018 Rockets that was lit when they switched on everything. That was a lit team. I miss that team dearly forever and ever. But you have like a not mini version, but just a lesser version of that right now. What I would do, I get Sengun back. I don't know when. But you can definitely like stagger the minutes. Like this lineup works. I would definitely just stagger the minutes.
Who is the man?
Who's the man?
Who's the man? Sengun or
Sengun?
Is Jalen Green gonna know that? Is he gonna?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'm 1,000% positive. And if he doesn't know, Ime Udoka is going to remind him.
Yeah, he's the guy because he's the guy who benched Jalen Green many times earlier this year. Like Jalen Green was definitively bad in the beginning of this year, and just having that pace.
Starts off rocky though.
No, but this is different though. This
one right here.
This is a little different. Like usually he getting a little hot streaks, but this like he's just shooting really well. But this is you locking in on defense. He making all these like extreme animations. This is okay.
I'm moving on 2K.
But hey, we seeing something. This is special. So Şengün and Green, bro. Şengün just if he learns how to shoot, I think also having the ability to shoot, like the shooting, like the spacing with that is very important. Like the only non-shooter is Amen Thompson. Like Jabari Smith is the 5. Then we got Dylan Brooks, you got Fred VanVleet, you got Jalen Green. Şengün's not a reliable shooter from 3. He develops that in his bag. Jalen Green gets more of a catch and shoot game. Bro, we get some Jamal Murray Jokic type beat. I'm trying to get this Jamal Murray Jokic type beat. I'm trying to freaking run it.
Even if Şengün comes back, I'm not gonna lie to you. I still wouldn't move Amen back to the bench.
Like who going to the bench? Kevin Porter?
Brooks.
He said Kevin Porter. Who is Kevin Porter? He said Kevin Porter hasn't been employed.
I feel like you can move Dylan Brooks to the bench.
Yeah, that boy offense suck.
I'm saying. So I mean, like,
but they did notice. They know like this. He got a horrible shot, bro.
Yeah, because I feel like Amen Thompson and Şengün, they've been paired together before the injury, and they look really well together.
How tall Amen? He's like what 6'8", 6'9"?
6'7", 6'8". He be in the dunker spot anyway, so
he get 15 rebounds. Boy, this boy
25, 15. I'll take it over
athleticism.
One for 7. Boy, just running around.
But like I said, I already know how the plot goes, bro. I know how the plot goes. I understand that, we need ratings. Ja'Cory, I don't know why you confident. I'm not gonna lie to you, Steph Curry, and that plot is just it's gonna be a call that's gonna destroy you. I'm sorry.
It's waning.
It's not gonna hurt.
It's waning though. Yeah, they're falling on it. Their plot. It's waning.
I know, but they still need to make the playoffs.
I don't know. It's looking very bad for them.
Yeah, bro.
He old though. It makes sense. Like they're not gonna be main characters forever.
Yeah, I know.
Who's the new main character? Who's the new main character anyway? Is there a new main character we should be looking at?
What, Kuminga?
I thought in the NBA. Is there a new main character in the NBA we should be looking at? Because obviously Anthony Edwards is a main character.
Yeah,
Luka in Minnesota though. He said Luka. I mean Steph Curry and LeBron. Obviously they're the 9th, 10th seed. We need a new main character, man. Is it Jokic? Yeah, the main character.
He don't want to be
He don't want to be in the. He don't want to be the leader in this though. He don't want to
tend to his horses.
Jason Tatum.
It's really just gonna be Wemby, honestly. If we were keeping it a buck.
Get hype. And Mauricio, get hype. Smile.
Hey, there's still work to do.
Bro, it's simple, bro. Just get rid of Sohan.
Yes. Kick him to the curb. Change the locks for him. That guy there.
He hit a game winner the other night.
We don't want to hear none of that.
All the videos I be sending you, they be missing this man, bro. They are harming his development. It is terrible.
Yeah, it's atrocious.
Absolutely.
That's a good word. I like that word. What's y'all record?
Yeah,
17. We're 17 and whatever.
Yeah.
17.
Dang, boy, that's tough. He ain't at 20 yet. Dang, boy.
like you weren't just there. This is crazy.
Bro,
look, last year,
we were in the same spot last year, though. We were in the same spot last year. We were in the same exact spot.
Who left out better?
We did get it. We got past 17 last year. We didn't have Wemby last year. We had our best players was.
We didn't have Wemby last year either.
Yeah,
no, but look, y'all have Wemby this year. Y'all have Wemby this year. This is the record.
But he's not a one-man army. He's not going to do everything.
He generationally supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to
take name another number one pick that's one man doing everything.
LeBron.
And how long ago was that?
I have a coworker. He was saying that.
He do got some selfish ass teammates, to be fair.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Who's saying that they don't want to give him the rookie of the year because how bad he doing?
Who?
How about he's doing or his team?
The team is doing.
He gonna win.
The coworkers? Who they want to give it to?
The coworkers.
I'm like,
who they want to give it to? Chet?
Yo, Chet falling off, boy.
Not even a rookie.
Your coworkers.
They did that again.
What they gonna do? Just not give it to nobody?
Yeah.
Hey, Ben Simmons' his rookie year was pretty good though. Them boys, they were doing pretty good. They were in the second round. Ben Simmons, man, he had a pretty good rookie year. That's the same thing. Mitchell versus Simmons. Is Simmons a rookie? That was a fun time.
Simmons a rookie.
Victor Wembanyama, he's supposed to be generational. We all tank for him. I take my life off of that. You know what I'm saying? The Hornets, the Trailblazers, that man Dame had that little he tweeted some prayers or something. Like he was hoping to get that number 1 pick, and you got it. So I expected 30 wins out of you, boy. I need 30 wins.
I ain't gonna lie. I would not.
I don't care what. If you generational, you're supposed to be the best player in the NBA, but I need 30. How many wins did Luka have? The Mavericks have in the first year.
We made the playoffs.
Did you?
You did?
It was the first and second year. I think it was the second year.
Yeah, that first year, I do not think you.
Because I think the first we made the playoffs in the bubble, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It was the bubble. That's second year. That's second
Bubble
year.
year.
Also, I know I did not see Dirk old ass in somebody.
Hell yeah, you showed it, Dirk.
Well, he used to cripple up, walk up 3, waddle back. Nah, that was crazy.
Walk up, yep, for real.
Mauricio, what you typing?
I'm looking up his the record.
The record for who? For
Luka.
that man.
43 and 29.
43 wins. 43 wins. You heard him? Dog.
Let me wait. Wrong year, y'all.
Oh, good.
33.
Wrong year.
33 and 40.
Say it again. Say it again. Say what you just said again. 33. God.
Y'all could never. Y'all could never.
Never what? Get 33 wins
with a rookie?
We got Amen Thompson. What are you talking about?
Amen Thompson rookie. We got 37.
My God, they love sleeping.
I'm talking about when he the man.
He was the man.
He ain't the man right now.
What is 25 and 15?
The man is the man with 4 kids right now.
We got the man. Oh man, that's hilarious.
Amen.
No.
Amen. Amen.
He is the amen. He is the man. Amen. This man bragging on 33 wins. I love that. But he said, I got these 33 wins. But hey, look, that's still more than Wemby got right now. Mauricio, the only reason I'm coming at you so hard too is because y'all talk too much this summer, bro. I mean, y'all talk way too much during the summer, and that was too crazy for me. And that man did that. Yes, when we couldn't get him, he ain't do that to no one else.
Okay. I don't think he did that because he doesn't like the Rockets. He did that because he wanted. He's like, yes.
He wanted to go to the
Spurs. Probably going to the Spurs.
They had the Hornets and the Trailblazers there. This man had the Hornets.
But you
wouldn't do it each time.
Percentage-wise, the Rockets had the second highest chance.
But think about it. Okay, look, and Maurice, you say you want to do it every time. Look, the Trailblazers, you ain't got to do it. But with the Hornets get the second pick, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the time. I mean, obviously, you're going to be excited. You got the first pick. But it's like, bro, why are you so excited? And Jabari Smith, he checked it off. I like that. That's why I tell you that email Duck a dog in him, bro. He checked it off, said, okay, that's cool. I remember this. And now look at this now. We got 20 wins or more. That's tough.
Oh my gosh.
That's fine. We were tanking for a year. Now we have Wemby. I mean, yeah, we went from a team that was tanking. We missed the playoffs for the past 3 years after making the playoffs for 24 years. My entire life.
Like show history.
The Spurs never missed the playoffs.
I ain't talking about no history, but I never talk about history.
He didn't let Ply stop him. He didn't let no Kobe and Shaq stop him.
Kobe and Shaq did stop him.
So it's not like we had a team already kind of assembled for Wemby. Wemby is the first piece. So, and I see good things about him. Obviously, everybody does. He has more stocks than I think the past 2 defensive player of the years.
Explain that to people. I know some people don't know what that means, but explain that. The stocks. Explain that.
The stock steals and blocks combined.
There you go.
And now you make stocks.
Got like 200 blocks, right?
I didn't know that.
Which is like 100 more than Gobert, and they trying to go give the MVP, defense MVP to Gobert.
I know, but Gobert deserves it because his team high seed Spurs 17 win.
Look, bro, you better. I am so sick and tired of that winning bias. It's only good when they want to.
What is winning bias? Like, winning is the most important thing you need. Like, why would I not have winning bias?
But then the award is individual.
The award is individual.
The player of the year, not team of the year.
Because they do that for MVP. They pick and choose.
I get it though. I understand the
look. You hear it? They understand now.
No, you need to. Obviously, individually you're great, but your individual greatness has to translate into some success. Like, you can't be outstanding. It's like Bradley Beal averaging 30 on the Wizards when they were terrible. Like, oh, you got all these points, but like you're not really. It's not doing nothing.
Bro, we not finna give it to him. He's stat padding. Like that's stat padding. You were bad. We knew you were bad, and you were still bad, and you dropped 30. Here's your 60 million a year.
Well, I'm just saying, me personally, I feel like none of this would be a conversation if Sohan was just off the team. I'm just saying, like maybe more wins happen on this side, and maybe okay, well, they still not making a play-in or playoffs, but they won like 5 or 6 more games. And now
y'all flexing that.
I mean,
now.
yeah,
I've been hearing that a lot. y'all gonna make the play-in.
I've said it.
Sohan.
I've said it since the beginning. Like nobody on this team is safe other than Wemby and Vassell. Nobody else is safe. So
I understand that. I just wish I would have expedited that process for.
I don't wish none of that. I want Sohan to be a Spurs lifer. You understand what I'm saying? I want him. I don't know. I want him to be a Spurs lifer, like 15 years as a Spur. Yeah. They got all the HEB commercials together too. All those commercials are, you know. I want y'all to be cooking forever. You understand me?
Basically,
that's what I want.
You don't mean that.
That boy's gonna be out the door.
Hey, look, y'all go Spurs, go right. keep that man in San Antonio.
Well, you saying that this draft suck, right? This new draft coming up.
Draft? Yeah, ain't nothing. So who you gonna add? Who you trying to add?
No, chill. Not too much on this draft class.
I mean, in the top end, there's always gonna be somebody. They ain't looking for another star. They're looking for a role player.
They know in this West you need some heat. In the West you need some heat.
Y'all got the heat.
We got the heat. The guy after 30 a game this month.
Y'all need to be tanking with them.
They in the East.
We don't care.
Look, our pick. Tell me how much does that make? How much does that mean? Number 2, Brooklyn tanking for me. I got they pick. They doing it for me.
They doing a great job.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Keep up the good work. I don't need to take for nothing. Let them do it. That's number 2. Number 3, I got Green averaging 30 a month. That's somebody I say that's the guy. And then Şengün, I remember he dropped 45 on that man Wemby, and I know he got hurt after that, but still he did drop 45 on that man. 45 what 15? Yeah, he did do that. So,
6 steals.
Hey, it was a good little moment for real. Good little moment. Yeah.
You expect that
was turned. That was turned.
You expect that every once in a while, you know. Out of,
he called you a one hit. No, I'm like,
I'm gonna expect that tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I mean, the 31st.
Insane.
This man got instigating in his freaking blood. That's amazing. Louis, what is the Mavericks? Where are the Mavericks not good at? Can you tell me something? Tell me something unbiased. Like, what are the Mavericks not good at?
Not good at?
Yeah, where's their weakness?
Like offensively or defensively?
And this is the worst weakness on your team. What's the biggest weakness on your team?
Defense. We don't have a point of attack defender. If they can match up and get Luke, if like somebody can like isolate Luka and cook him up.
Oh, is that Green's job to do? Is that what we're gonna do?
I mean, can he keep up with Luka?
No, but can Jalen Green cook Luka though? Can you tell me? Can Jalen Green, like you said, Luka defensively, right? And Jalen Green's offense. Can Jalen Green cook Luka? I'm just curious. Just you tell me, or tell me. Come on, I believe in you. Come on,
sure.
I mean, he's gonna also say the quiet letter. Sure. Like to make sure.
Sure.
Okay, so
you say the starting lineup is Luka, Kyrie, PJ, Gafford. Who's a 4?
No.
Well, that's
PJ. Right? 4.
That was the 4.
No, it's 4.
4. It was the
Green.
Is Lively Green? Is Lively?
No, it's
Powell.
Derrick Jones Jr. Derrick Jones Jr. Yeah.
Oh, Derrick Jones Jr.
And sometimes, actually, take that back. Yeah, because Hardaway come off the bench, but they interchange, and because Green is hurt, and then Exum comes off the bench. We are like 11 deep.
Exum.
You 11 deep, but you should be in the finals.
You ain't been seeing Dante Exum. Dante Exum been hooping this year.
11 deep.
I did not know that.
That man 11 deep. That man should be in the NBA finals, boy. I tell you, I don't know who's stopping this team, boy.
We can get up to if we do what we supposed to do, we can get all the way up to 4 because the Clippers are spiraling.
Who else? Keep saying things. Come on.
It's like the Clippers are 4. Who's 5? It's like the
Pelicans are 5.
Pelicans are slipping as well because they're missing BI. So if we just keep winning, we can get all the way up to 4. And they don't want us to do that because if we can avoid Denver all the way up to the conference finals, we gonna be in the West Conference Finals.
Damn,
that's the only team you scared of.
But if you play, when Denver, if you line up to play Denver, and if you lose the next game, you drop and don't have to play Denver. Are you tanking the next game?
Tanking it? No, you talking about
y'all know how to tank.
We know y'all do too. Y'all better than us.
Hey, not as good as me.
Yeah. No, Mauricio, write a book on that boy. That's a good plot right there. You can write a book on. Take 1 year profit, boy.
I mean, it all depends on if the Thunder win, because they're the only they can lose in the first round.
But if you because the Nuggets did this to me, and that's hilarious. And many teams do this to avoid matchups. If you had to you facing Denver, it looks like you're gonna face Denver. But if you lose the next game, you drop in the standings, and then you get to face the Thunder or something instead of Denver. Are you gonna lose the next game on purpose?
We're gonna smash the Thunder.
But you're losing the next game on purpose? Is that what you're doing? So you can face the Thunder.
We just need to win out. Because I think the Clippers are really gonna slip.
Question: hypothetically.
I don't want to face the Nuggets until the Western Conference Finals.
So you're going to lose the next game.
You have to lose the last game.
I guess.
To move down.
You say with pride, but I guess say with pride. I'm scared of Nuggets.
I want them to get the 4 seed. 4, we are good. 4, Luka should be MVP, and we get to the Western Conference Finals. No, if he gets a 4, he has the best case. We had all these injuries. I mean, SGA.
I've lived that life before. I lived the James Harden life. He was a 4 seed, average 36. I ain't giving him. I already lived that life. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know they gonna do that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Giannis got a good
he's right now he's bunny hop SGA. He's second right now, but it's Jokic. That's the only thing we got to catch.
That's the safe one too. Jokic. That's the safe MVP. That's who my MVP is.
I hope they get voters fatigue. I really do.
Or get Kendrick Perkins on the mic. Let Kendrick Perkins say something.
Please take his vote away. Oh my God.
Let him push a narrative.
He's Kendrick Perkins.
That boy spread a narrative. It spread like wildfire quickly.
And still ain't vote for him. I'm gonna vote for Giannis. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's it.
That's like a no vote.
It's like voting third party.
It's like voting third party. It's a no vote. Like, come on.
Yo, Kendrick Perkins, but that's hilarious, bro. Hey, we faced the Mavericks. When we faced the Mavericks, I'm not gonna say nothing. Actually, I'm gonna let plot write itself. But I'm gonna tell you though, it's gonna be hilarious. Whatever happens, it's gonna be hilarious. If I win, if you win, it's gonna be. I just know we losing to Golden State. That's all I know. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's all I know.
I don't know, Jesse. The brush has to come out. I don't know.
Hold on, let's just look at the matchups. What? Why is y'all so confident? I'm really confused on why y'all so confident. And playing us. You're playing
against y'all. You just said y'all whole team a defensive liability. Like, what do you mean?
I said Luka is the only defensive liability.
Is Kyrie a lockdown?
Kyrie lockdown. Kyrie lockdown, huh?
Kyrie gonna if he lock in,
he gonna
lock in. So who's stopping Luka?
Huh?
Who's stopping Green?
Huh? Who's stopping Luka?
Who's stopping Green?
You know that's the first question. That question is not.
That's always he put out. That could be any. You can say it to any team.
We're gonna get y'all 30 in the first half. Y'all gonna panic and y'all gonna start
30 in the first half.
Yeah, we're gonna get 30 in the second half.
Hey, look, and we got bodies. We got bodies. I'm not gonna say any. Our job is to slow them down, not stop them. We got bodies. Jabari Smith, Dylan Brooks, and Thompson. So
we
got
get
bodies.
A bucket in so many ways. That's why we're so dangerous right now.
We swear he on the court.
I'm on the court.
We can get buckets.
I'm on the court.
My God.
What I'm supposed to say, Zay?
He said I'm on the court.
On the court.
Man, ain't nobody scared of the Mavs, bro. Y'all out here ducking Denver. We do not care.
That's tough.
Oh my God. You know what?
Yeah, he took so long. He ducked the question too for so long.
Get to number 8 seed, and then you watch that murder scene if y'all play Denver in the first round.
Hey, I know they're better than us. The Denver Nuggets are better.
Well, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a sweep.
Y'all are further along.
That will be one series I won't turn on.
I will not turn on at this point.
Y'all are further along in y'all development than us. Like, see, if this is our first year of trying to be good, y'all been good the whole time.
Man, Luka was taking people.
He did Duka.
Yeah, he had it right the first time.
Luka was taking people to the playoffs in the first second year. I don't want to hear that.
Why not last year? Why not last year? Why couldn't do that last year though?
Because we needed the tank. We have no center. Now we have a center.
Whose fault is that?
Who fault is that?
Y'all tank's pretty late.
Why y'all in that situation, bro? Y'all take like, why are you in that
Why
situation?
y'all hating on our tank?
Because why are you taking?
You're year 4.
So we can keep our pick.
Why are you taking, bro?
Because of the Porzingis trade was it.
I thought Kyrie was gonna be the missing link.
Oh my god, we traded the whole team. We ain't had nobody. We still have Reggie Bullock.
Oh my goodness. But you got Luka though.
Damn, bro. Jalen
Kyrie.
Oh my god.
Let's act like we don't know how to build a basketball team now. Let's act like we the Hurricanes or something. We playing 1 versus 5. Let's just act like that. It's okay though.
Lewis, what's the highest seeding the Mavericks ever had under Luka?
Probably 4.
4? We always 4 to 5. We actually even under Dirk, we had done 1 seed one time and we lost. But in the first round. But we won the championship 4 or 5. So 4 or 5 was our money spot.
I think y'all been like this. Y'all were the 7th seed the first year y'all made the playoffs. Then y'all were the 7th seed again. Then y'all were the 4th seed. Then y'all didn't make the playoffs. And now y'all here now.
Yeah.
So you acting like you just had this history just like dominant.
12,
y'all got Luka.
15.
Y'all got Luka.
Then what? 16. Then
who's on your team?
NA and then what?
Who's the best player on your team?
Then ranking T for Tank, right? Last year.
Who's the best player on your team? Why are you taking year 5? Who's the best player on your team? I don't understand.
Because the team around him is in shambles. That's why.
I've never met a active like Tank where like the best player is active, but it's in MVP conversation. I've never seen that in my life. But there's something. I learn something new every year, man. More than one.
We'll see
this is what winning programs do. This is winning teams.
This man got one. This man winning programs. This man went 10 years and didn't make the playoffs. Said what winning programs do.
This is winning.
They ain't won a playoff
let me pull what you be saying with the Cowboys. Did you see your winning?
You can't be you trying to be hypocritical. It's like this man hilarious.
Did you see your ring?
This man flipped it. He said, let me put that logic out. That's hilarious.
I saw mine.
This man got to follow one path. You got to follow one path.
You talking about the Cowboy fan? You seen your ring?
Yeah, I seen my ring.
How much dust you got on?
No, this man talking about the Mavericks.
I seen the Rangers ring. You saw that one too, right? Yep.
Did you see mine? You saw the Astros ring?
You saw my 2?
You Astros fan?
Yeah. He's the best of all worlds, boy. That's why he got all the championships.
I saw both of them.
He picked every right team in Texas. Ain't that something? Good for him. He picked every team with the most championships in every single. He has 3 cities. He said he picked. Let me see. Spurs. He said I'm San Antonio. You got Spurs, Mavericks, Rockets. I'm picking Spurs. Cowboys, Texas. I picked the Cowboys.
Okay, but it wasn't like that.
Astros, Rangers. I picked the Astros.
It wasn't like I didn't sit down.
Smelling line like that. Like
that's a crazy thing to do. I ain't going.
I lived in San Antonio.
Right. All he do is win.
When they won the championship, and I was a kid, so I was like, okay, I like the Spurs.
Yeah. When did you start liking the Spurs? What number championship?
That was 2007.
7.
And he on championship 4.
I hate that.
Dang, you start like Spurs.
Dime a dozen, man. Dime a dozen.
Yeah, hey, good for that man. That man got good plot. If we did like I said, all the championships all of us had and seen, or just in our team's history, Mauricio, yeah. Clears. Boy's like 10, 12. He's like at 12. It's freaking ridiculous.
How many championship parades have you seen in your lifetime, Mauricio?
Yeah, I think it was 12.
Count them up. You saw 12?
No, wait.
Well, oh my God, dog.
No.
Patriots.
Well, I mean, if you include soccer, then yes. But with my hometown team, the Tigres,
soccer team. They won.
They won in the Mexican League. They won last decade.
Okay.
They won.
I thought you said you won a whole decade in a row.
Five chips. They won 5 chips in the last decade.
So you don't know what it's like to lose, except for now.
Even when he losing, he winning.
He got
winning. It's a good plot.
It's good plot. I'll admit it.
Great plot.
Not with the Cowboys though.
No, but it's a good thing.
I ain't seen him do none but choke.
Yep.
Say that again.
You a little too loud, man.
My bad.
You need to come on the NFL episode.
I am fed up. I'm fed up, dude. Jerry Jones.
You compensate though. You compensate well. You got compensation.
I guess so.
You got something else to look forward to.
I just want one in my lifetime. That's not hard. I got 75 years. I don't know.
But if I got to sacrifice all my other teams just for the one, I ain't doing that.
There you go, boy. You keep it up. Keep doing that. Keep it up. We can't afford that right now.
You wouldn't do that? You for real? You wouldn't sacrifice the other two teams?
I mean, it's one sport versus like 4 other sports.
Keep it up. You ain't got time for that.
Would you sacrifice your rings for a Texas ring?
For the Texans? You mean the Astros rings for a Texans ring or a Rockets rings for a Texans ring?
Like if you sacrifice the other sports rings for the Texas ring?
Nah, because they gonna get it by themselves.
But you talk about you
mighty confident, boy. You must have got that light skin curly head 24-0. You forgot about he is?
No,
y'all been talking about Watson
this year, and I'm gonna be at that game too.
Oh, you talking about
murder spree?
Oh, CJ Stroud is better than what Deshaun Watson was.
Are you asking me?
I mean, he's a better human being for sure.
Is he a better quarterback than Deshaun Watson?
I'm talking about peak
and he
Deshaun
got a better
Watson.
Coach too.
Peak Deshaun.
Peak Deshaun? No. That's a terrible human being.
No, not right now.
Peak Deshaun? Get him out of here. Absolutely.
Hey. But Deshaun not even peak Deshaun, so that's not fair.
I hope he not.
This is where Harrison comes in. This definitely a point. Yes. Harrison, this is where he runs very much so. Speaking of NFL, I'll divert to some NFL topics. The NFL and John, welcome. I know you've been chilling and watching, so this is your time to shine more in the NFL topics.
Yeah. Let y'all stick to the basketball stuff.
Yeah, so he a viewer. That's why he a viewer too. He's a viewer. He an audience. He was like a live viewer. That's beautiful. Live.
I almost said something, but I was like, nah. Let me just be quiet. When it was talking about the ducking the Nuggets, honestly, I don't have a problem with that. I feel like because back with the Rockets, I feel like the Rockets definitely would have ducked the Warriors to like play them into the Western Conference Final.
Well, they technically did.
We didn't. We played them in the second round.
But I'm saying
we had every game.
So when we had the opportunity, we never did that.
No, we second round. I thought that was
I would have told them to.
Y'all didn't play them in the championship.
No, we played them 1 year in the championship and the next year in the second round.
Oh, never mind.
I wasn't trying to dug no smoke. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted beef completely. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hated. I had full hate. I was like, I'm just ready. I'd rather do it earlier so Chris Paul don't hurt his hamstring later. It just turned out he just getting washed.
You develop a rivalry. We don't have a rivalry with Denver yet. Like if it was the Suns, I want to play the Suns now. I want to beat their ass again. I want to hurt their feelings again.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That would be.
That's a great mainstream way.
I would.
Y'all rivalry with the Clippers though.
I said the Suns. When the playoffs, Suns and Clippers.
Beat the Clippers.
Suns and Clippers.
They fear y'all.
Hell no.
Hey, Lewis, are you? Hey, Lewis, are you like John asked you, like, do you hate the Clippers and have y'all beaten the Clippers?
I don't hate the Clippers. I mean, they ain't did shit. They always hurt.
But I'm saying, have y'all beat them yet?
In a series? No. Every time Kawhi want to go back to his old ways.
He didn't get hurt that year?
He got hurt like in the very next series, I think, right? The Utah series? Utah. Yeah, he got hurt. And because they were supposed to make the championship.
Yeah.
They would have won the whole thing.
They won the whole thing, but they ain't got plot.
I know you're gonna go to football at some point. But if you ever spin it back to basketball, I do have a hot take, but I'm gonna let you. It's gonna be towards the end.
Okay, definitely. I'm definitely interested in the hot take.
Keep the viewers around.
Yeah, keep them in. So the NFL made some rule changes, and one of the rule changes you have the new kickoff. So that's interesting. And I know everybody gonna hate it at first, but then I guess like week 10, you're just gonna be used to it, and it's just like it's whatever. You just integrate with it. And then they banned the certain tackle. Was the hip drop tackle? Is that what it is? Right.
Mm-hmm.
And now defensive players are like confused how to play football. And it was like how do Derrick Henry? It should be like the best running back in the league, because how are you gonna tackle Derrick Henry? I just want to get y'all opinions on this, man. I'm just curious. What are y'all opinions? First, let's start off with the rule change with the kickoff. Do you think that's going to hurt football? Do you think it makes football less? Is it more safe? Is it less interesting? Like, what do y'all think about that?
What is the rule first off?
There was a graph of that. I wish I brought it up.
It's in the XFL.
You can bring it up.
Yeah, it's the kickoff team and the the receiving team, they all line up on like one line. So like one team is like on a 25, one is on the 20, like right by each other, like in a regular like
onside kick.
Yeah, like an offensive defensive play. And the kicker is back and the return man is back. And they're doing it so they saying they want to limit injuries because a lot of injuries happen on kickoff because you got momentum, you come knock somebody out rather than you blocking somebody up front right there.
The play doesn't start until the receiver or the returner catches the ball, so they can't move until that point.
Wait, they can't move.
I think the kicker could go past the line, but he the only one.
I might be the only one.
Why would smack him?
They ain't fast enough.
I'm not gonna lie, that's ass.
Until they catch. I mean, I've seen the XFL when I was watching some of their games.
That go crazy. I'm lying. It's lit to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't know about how many times you're gonna see it. These kickers are insane. They got insane legs. We ain't gonna probably ever see it. They're gonna be kicking them. I think they. But
if you kick it out of the end zone, it automatically takes you to the 35. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I did heard this. They did move up that. Never mind.
We really gonna see who got some real Pro Bowl kickers now.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Ball will be at the 35 if it goes out the end zone. Ball goes out the 40 if it doesn't reach the landing zone. Ball at the 20 if it rolls. If it hits the landing zone and rolls into the end zone.
So that's gonna make him.
Yeah. And if it hits the landing zone, you have to return it. You cannot take it.
So that's gonna make it more competitive. That's gonna make it more competitive.
So no touchbacks then.
No more. Basically,
yeah, for sure.
No more touchbacks.
That darn landing zone. We'll go ahead and can I make this bigger? No, they said F you. Okay. What you said? You probably said everything. Touchback will be granted at the 40-yard line. The ball doesn't pass. That's a lot though. Imagine explain this to somebody. that'd be something, especially someone who's not into football. Touchback be granted at the 40-yard line if the ball doesn't pass 20-yard line. The 30-yard line if the ball is kicked into the end zone. The 20-yard line if the ball first lands in the field of play before rolling into the end zone. The kicker is no longer permitted to pass the yard line. For the play, the kick/receive team is required to issue indication. What is indication? There's no need for the receive.
Just put in the hand up.
This gonna change a lot, honestly. In roster construction, there's gonna be no more of that lead man.
Kicker's gonna be important, man.
It's only gonna be one returner on the roster, I guess.
It's gonna take the 49ers like 5 years to understand.
I would have old linemen on the line and just open up one big ass hole. Like I would have a bunch of tight ends and like this is gonna change so much on how they do special teams and who makes the roster now.
What is this? Focus more on like pitchbacks.
Y'all see, as the 40-yard line is no longer number 10, it now falls within the yard line. What does that mean?
The 40-yard line is no longer.
And there you have to request an onside kick. Like you can't.
You can't do that freaking Sean Payton Saints type beat in the Super Bowl.
You can't do a surprise onside kick with this. You will have to tell the ref beforehand that you are doing an onside kick.
It's a big word. What is this? Team on field must still acquiesce. Here's a SAT word. What is this word?
Wow, I hate when you do that.
Acquiesce.
What word is
acquiesce?
It probably means like
I've never seen that. Context clues won't help me. Like Mauricio, what you think?
Give up? Or, I don't know.
I guess you can look it up.
I think they mean they must acquire the ball like in order to receive possession.
Oh yeah, you just can't let that whole
accept something reluctantly but without protest.
That's still confusing. You should ask ChatGPT to explain like I'm five.
Accept. Wait, say it again. So wait, what does it mean?
Well, accept something reluctantly. So they're like, I'll take it, but I guess
they must do that. They must do that.
So they have to be unsure about it. Okay. Question their decision.
Yeah, but the accuracy is going to have to be important because given Pat Mahomes a 40-yard. Having Pat Mahomes at 40 because
that's how you're gonna win a game.
That's gonna be crazy, bro.
You gonna win a game like
that's how the Bills are gonna lose.
Crazy, bro.
That's literally, I swear. You hear Mauricio? That's exactly how the Bills gonna lose. It's gonna be a wild card game. Chiefs, Bills. I swear to you, they could go home again.
They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know the rules either. They'd be like, "What the fuck? Why did he start the 40?"
Nah, the Cowboys gonna get hold. The Cowboys gonna get hold at home.
Oh, you're right.
Gonna hit the big screen, and it's gonna drop all the way down. All of a sudden, they hit the landing zone, and now the Packers are at the 40-yard line.
And they don't want to re-kick.
Yep,
and not going to re-kick.
They're gonna come with this weird rule talking about it wasn't an athletic play.
Y'all think this is ruining football? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Y'all think this is ruining football?
This is gonna be lit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Absolutely.
It's
were there that many injuries on kickoff returns last year?
That's what most of the That's why a lot of the injuries come from.
I mean, it doesn't.
It's like,
It
it's not
doesn't.
a
Cowboys. Okay, if we look at our teams, I mean, I don't recall any major injuries.
It's not just us though. We not.
If it's
the only team that exists,
I guess it's for like the major injuries.
With the hip drop or whatever, the hip tackle.
Yeah,
we have experienced that. Like our team was affected by it. What about the Texans? Did y'all have any injuries off of kickoff?
I'm pretty sure y'all did,
but
I mean, it's probably minor. Like,
the way they do it, the way the broadcasts do it, like the kickoff happens, somebody get injured, you go on a commercial break, and it's already CJ. You will never know until
because it's not like
let's go to what's the name on the sideline.
Like it's detriment to the game of football. It's not players. You're not losing your QBs. You're not losing your starting running back. You're not losing your starting receiver.
No, but you understand, like every year since they made it like a key in on the concussions, they have been changing rules on the kickoff. If y'all been paying attention, every year, they move something like.
I mean, I'm more so happy about the fact that they're not going to be fair catching it as much.
Yes,
like that's going to excite me more.
So everything people just doing this after everything, just.
Hey, I do that every time. That's terrible.
Exactly. I like
people run at
you should fair catch it. Like I mean,
you should.
I think it's scarier.
That takes away. They're skilled players. Let them skill it. Like show their skills. Like no,
I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that all the time. That's terrible.
If the finger is like right there, like what, less than 3 yards away.
They better block better. They better.
They don't die. This man want brain.
Like they ass up, fumble.
You got offensive linemen, like you say, offensive linemen, tight end, get them big boys up there. Like, let them block.
They used to have a play off though.
They not do that. They not do that.
It used to be a play off, like you know what I'm saying. Like now they got.
John, we talk about injuries. Sorry, cut you off, but there's injuries because these people got concussions. Like these people, like they don't got concussions that you see, but I know they brains. You check on these people's brains, boy, their brains ridiculous. I swear to you, it's a long-term effect. But I'm telling you, 10, 15 years, you get some Antonio Browns be everywhere. You get a bunch of Antonio Browns.
Blindside blocks.
The loudest collision, the blindside block was for kickoff, and the loudest collisions, if you go to a game, be on kickoff because they be coming downhill from 60 yards, smacking somebody. Smacking somebody.
Well, I guess I'll have to see. Like, if it's gonna affect field position, then I'm not for that. Like, if the average field position is gonna be from like the 30 and the 40 and stuff like that, then I'm not for it. But if it's still gonna be like within the 20 and you're not gonna be having all these kick returns, I know special teams is important, but everybody isn't good at special teams. So, like the Cowboys,
get good.
You gotta get good.
Get good.
I understand you have to get good. But what I'm saying is, I mean, that's just too many advantages. I don't know. I feel like when you have them closer,
it can be a disadvantage too. Like,
think about it. There's probably going to be more scoring, which the NFL wants,
which I don't want. That's why I'm against it.
Punters are going to get paid more because you're going to have a good one.
They'll get $2 million.
Kickers are more valuable now.
Oh my gosh!
Kickers are more valuable.
I mean, before, like we said, kickoffs were just touchback.
It was a playoff.
It makes sense, I guess, in the entertainment standpoint. It makes sense that they would do this change. Also, injury, of course, it makes sense. But I think it's gonna be interesting to see. It could be like the rule when they allowed you to challenge pass interference. You know, they tested it out for the whole season. They're like, probably not. So let's go back.
Right. You know, it could be like that. Away too. They took it away for. They said, "Wait, this hurting our main characters." Make sure that they still got it.
Yeah.
Oh, they stopped. Yeah.
So what do y'all think about the other thing?
The hip drop. It ain't gonna.
I think that's stupid.
Why?
That's dumb. How stupid? How you gonna tackle like you say? You got Derrick Henry running at you. What you gonna use to bring him down?
Hold on.
What are you gonna use? If you can't use your own body mass to bring down Derrick Henry, what the hell?
Most people not. I don't think Derrick Henry get tackled with a hip drop.
Who hip drop him?
That's why you slow his ass down for somebody else to tackle.
They go for his legs.
I don't think you. He's not getting hit like that often.
Isn't that what injured Nick Chubb?
That's not how you.
That's what injured Tony Pollard. That's
right. Mark Andrews for sure.
Yeah,
Mark Andrews.
Yeah, the Seahawks. Y'all, it's up for y'all because y'all don't want to like tackle like that. You remember what they did to that receiver, Hearns?
Allen Hearns. Yes.
The playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that.
The Seahawks, they trash. I'm not gonna lie. The way they tackle is
Jungle Jams.
Oh, Jungle Jams. Don't show
Jungle Jams. Where you at?
He know they dirty. He know the way they tackle is so dirty, bro. I do not like the Seahawks.
That's good. But look up how many percentage of tackles, what percentage of tackles were hip drop?
Yeah.
It's really not that much. It's like
because it's a safe slow down option. It's not like
that's
never your ideal tackle. I'll tell you that. But as a defender, if I got like multiple running backs running at me, I'm gonna do that and pray when by the time you break off me, somebody there.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I understand like it's another rule to hinder y'all, but at the same time, the hip drop, you acting like that's y'all last resort.
Yeah,
that tackle like injures like 90% of the time. Like it's always an ACL, Achilles is always that because you put in your entire weight while I'm going forward on my whole lower body. Like I'm fucked. Like I'm literally because you doing that. So how about you do like Lily and run through, clip my legs or something? Like that's just it's a lazy tackle.
And on top of that, it's not like you trying to stop a bank robber or somebody who just committed a crime. Like you can hold them. It's the NFL. Other players are going to be nearby. They're coming. They're coming to your like. If you tackle them, hold them up. Other players are coming. So it's not like I have to get him down. Okay, if you do it like on the last play of the game or something, like it's open field, you got beat, and that's how you bring him down. Fine, but probably Derrick Henry the only one that can probably carry you to the end zone.
I'm not gonna lie, they are trying to stop
running back.
Reese, what you about to say?
I was saying I think this is gonna change like the modern day linebacker. They probably won't be as rangy as they want. They'll probably go back to like the Ray Lewis's, big old linebackers who can thump instead of like going on lower body. They just gonna have to meet them up right there in those trenches. I think that's probably what's gonna go back to at this point. Yeah. But because you can't going like if you go, I don't know who's like a small linebacker. I remember like Deion Jones. He doesn't play. He's
any Cowboys linebacker.
Oh yeah, any Cowboys like stopping Derrick Henry just straight up gonna be challenged. So they're gonna have to go for a I mean that's what you do. Like what the fuck at the rodeo? You go for lower body, get them off.
Wrap up.
The problem with the hip drop is you already made the tackle. The way you're doing it to bring them down, like if you just hold them up, other players are gonna come. It's not like people stop on the play. It's the NFL. Other players are coming. So you're trying to help and get them down, but you really don't even have to. Like other players will be there and then when the other players come, they'll get their hits off and then they'll stop the play. So I don't really see why you have to like bring them down after you already made the contact because that's the problem. You already stood them up or like you already did you already made the collision. So now you're just trying to bring them to the ground.
I think the hip drop is bringing them down, and that's the hardest part for running back. Like getting them down. Like, how many times you seen a defender, defensive back, cornerback, and I'm looking at pictures, it's all cornerbacks doing this because they cannot stop running back without using their weight.
Hold on. The hip drop, you only hip dropping somebody if like the dude is getting past you and like you grab on. So honestly, you need to do your work early and take a better angle.
Like, that's the I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying because that's the safest way for them to tackle the running back without them getting hurt, but it's not the safest for the running back. So it's going both ways. Like, so somebody gonna have to take it. And it sounds like the NFL want the defenders to take the punishment. They say, no, don't hurt the shiny running backs. Hurt the defense.
I think the defenders is going to change. They're going to get just bigger ass defenders now.
Adjust to the rules, boy. That's how the eras go.
Eat the weight to Alabama.
Hold them up. Let your teammates come. I mean, you can still go for like a
jump on his back.
You can still like go for their legs.
Wrap up, clip them.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm surprised you can still do that. You can go for the leg.
You made more tackles.
Hold them by their hair. You can hold them by their hair.
You can do that too.
Yeah, they need to get rid of that. That's crazy. No way you should be able to.
If they got dreadlocks, Come here. They got them dreadlocks. Come here.
They gotta get rid of that.
They pulled out his dreadlock. He had one. I know that hurt, bro.
Wait, what happened?
One time, they held on a Derrick Henry hair, and he got a dreadlock pulled out.
That's crazy.
Nah, you gonna have to see me. Hey, when we shaking hands at the end of the game, you're gonna have to see me, bro. Yeah.
Come back. I'm ripping it out your head. If you keep running, you can knock your head, bro.
And dress is sacred too, so like you know.
Hey, kick him like Antonio Brown did. Kick him. That's how you get to the ground. Kick him.
Yeah, you can trip. Bring back tripping. I'm fine with that.
No,
give him some.
That's how we almost lost to Detroit, like because they didn't call tripping.
I'm talking about open field tripping.
I mean, it was open field. Pollard was gone.
Oh yeah, you right. And I mean he didn't get hurt from it, so you know I'm fine with tripping.
It's literally out on the block, like with his foot and everything.
That's actually safer than the hip drop.
I was thinking the same thing too.
Because I mean, when you trip, most likely you falling like face. You falling on your face. You know, you gonna fall on your chest. But the hip drop,
your brain just
it's just seen as weak though. That's what
it's just your brain take the effect of. Your brain eventually you keep doing that. Your brain keep taking the effect, but you know at least your legs are good.
If you fall, but when you running, you fall on your chest first.
No. I'm talking about because you're not actually
first. If you running.
Honestly, if you engage with somebody and you trying to trip, I'm gonna pancake the shit out you because you're gonna be on one foot.
There you go. It's a penalty. It's a penalty on your.
Like if you engage with me, I'm going to then accelerate because you.
I was saying more for like, yeah. Well, you really can't trip an open field like that.
So wait, raise your hand if you like the ban of that tackle. Raise your hand if you like that.
I don't really care.
And I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I like
the 49ers if Pollard didn't go down. What you mean you don't care?
I didn't have an injury for him.
Yeah, he didn't have an injury.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
They don't have first hand. We had an injury.
Somebody got to take the injury.
Then we lost Mark Andrews.
Yeah, we gotta get Ravens fan.
Like that.
I think we hurt an Eagles player on a hip drop. Like Thomas, he took his arm and he hip dropped on his arm and broke his arm.
Dang!
Oh,
damn!
That was Fergie,
Dallas Goedert.
Oh no, it was on Dallas Goedert. He took his arm, hip dropped on his arm and broke his arm in half.
Dang, he didn't like it. That man don't laugh. That's hilarious.
No, I'm not laughing. He was getting stiff for him though.
So he was getting stiff for him. I would have did it too.
Well, he just pulled him down. I wouldn't say that was like a hip drop.
No, that boy.
This man said I would have did it too. This man said
he just pulled him.
I mean, you understand when you try certain
highlight reel, bro.
Yeah, when you try certain
highlight reel,
I'm finna do whatever I can to get that hand down.
What you trying to
that? This one broke that man's arm. He said, "I would have did it
in the Hall of Fame."
I would have done it.
Derrick Henry stiff arm. What's that cornerback? I think his name Norman or something like that.
Yeah, it's Josh.
Josh Norman. Oh, yeah, that's stiff arm. He should have did it too.
Dollar was about to put him on the highlight reel. He came back. He came back like a couple weeks later. So
he gave up a 90-yard run off that stiff arm.
I'm not going on your highlight reel.
That was nasty.
Hey, they need to take away the stiff arm then.
Oh no!
Take away all the rules, boy. Make sure no rules.
Yeah, get them flags ready because we want to play flag football.
You can't stiff arm me in the face. How about that?
Man,
if I can't grab your face mask to bring you down, you shouldn't be able to touch my face mask either to use a stiff arm.
And is there anyone? So we said who is against? Well, did I say who is against or who's for? I said who is for.
You said who's for.
So who's against? Like you could be neutral and not raise your hand, but who's against? I'm very neutral, but Ja'Cory, like F that. I like that, man. I want violence. You hear me?
I'm looking at the videos. Yeah, I think I'm cool with the ban.
You saying that until all right when you see CJ.
No,
I'm just saying.
No. I'm cool with the ban now.
Against the Lions, that got tackled like that twice. Y'all remember against the Lions? That got tackled like that twice, and it did not look good.
Man, they be doing my boy Dak dirty.
In fact, didn't Dak? Is that how Dak broke his leg?
No, that was a freak play.
Yeah.
His turf dug into the shoot. Like his shoot.
Yeah. Come back to this.
Too deep.
Hopefully, I'm not wishing that on the.
That's why we don't like Dan Quinn because he went to the he went to the person who hurt him. It was Washington.
But yeah,
that man hate Dan Quinn forever, boy. This man
fuck Dan Quinn over here.
Dang.
We pull up the clip of Hearns. He be like, "Yeah, the Seahawks stay out of there for that."
I hope they trade they pick.
Man.
Cause the issue with the hit, like a lot of times they be sliding and getting their ankles caught.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
So it's not like they actually going for the hip. It's the ankles and the knee, the ligaments that really get fucked up.
So ACL, it's Achilles, MCL. I'm telling you, it's every time
it gets caught in the turf. Yeah.
Especially that Jets turf. Don't get like you can break your whole spine.
See, certain fields like
break your whole spine.
Yeah,
I would say you can regulate how they tackle them from the hip. Like if they falling on their leg, that could be a flag. But I don't feel like taking off the whole tackle because I do feel like
so we're gonna throw the flag after the ACL is broken. God,
I'm saying no. If they landing on their feet, if they're not taking the side approach and tackling, that needs to be a flag. But if they're like going straight down on them, I can see that. I see what you're saying. But I don't know. That's a very effective tackle. I mean, I feel like that's a very effective tackle.
I'm gonna do
okay.
Mauricio,
let me ask you this then.
Wait, John, you go ask the question. John asked the question. Mauricio, you say what you about to say. But John, go ahead and ask the question.
Let's say they wrap, because in order to do that tackle, you have to wrap up, right? We agree to that.
Correct.
So they wrap them up. Do you think they're gonna continue to like? You think they're gonna score if they don't use the hip drop to bring them down? Like, say for instance, once you wrap them up, do you think they're gonna break free of a wrap up from a
NFL?
NFL?
They do it all the time. Yes, they do it all the time.
When they wrap up,
sound like an arm tackle.
They wrap up, so you're not just going to be able to go to a running back and hug them. Like you're going to have to stop.
I see people break out of arm tackles. I see people evade stuff like that.
What you're asking them to do is go up to the running back, hug them, stop their feet, and pray somebody comes in time. Versus raising their arms and falling.
You're gonna stop their momentum regardless.
The running back.
I'm gonna let them cook.
Because are you saying you tackling them from behind?
No, yeah. I mean, it could be from behind, but it could also be from the side. Like I said, that's the safest way to tackle.
Okay,
so they can brace up, hold them, and go down versus running up and then holding them, and then eventually the running back breaks free off a shimmying or whatever, and then that's another 10 or 8 yards. That makes that defensive player look less worse. So they're messing with their money because you don't want to.
If they wrap you up, you're not shimmying off of them. And besides, the play not even gonna be that long. Like you have other defenders around you. It's rare that because if that means they're past the safeties. That means they're past everybody. If they that far, if nobody is near them, so that means you running from behind. You're not really even running from the side. Like you running up to catch them.
But we're assuming that linebackers are the ones making these plays. Like I said, most of these pitchers are actually cornerbacks and safeties that are making these plays. So these are the last line of defense players. Desperate. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what else would you recommend?
But the linebackers are on the way. It's like people don't stop on the play. It's like, oh, he got past us. Like, let's just stop. No, you're gonna
pause real quick. Greg, I had to say that water looked delicious. I'm sorry. I needed water. I'm very dehydrated. And he was chugging that big gallon of water.
I had to.
And I just had to pause that. That is Jacory, I feel like you're the only person that's definitely for that level of violence. I'm just chilling. But I think you're the only person that's for that level of violence. And that's me, I'm indifferent. I'm like, bro, as long as I got a good quarterback, let's cook. I'm ready to cook. But I ain't tripping. As long especially if I go to New York and play in that stadium, I know, hey, they can do something to me that's gonna add injuries to my team. I promise, because they're gonna start tackling like that and gonna break every leg, all the legs.
They'll be too scared to tackle the quarterback.
I heard that.
They don't like.
They did it to that.
They'll be too scared to tackle the quarterback.
But what I want to do
think about it, that's really how they bring on sacks. That's how they really bring them down though, because that's how they did that. Because Dak's strong. I mean, it was in the Lions game. That Lion game, we had a lot to unpack. Because he did it twice. Number 97. I'm not even Hutchinson. Yeah, I ain't even said that. You know what he was doing.
That boy tripping, hip tackling. That boy's dirty guy.
Go look at them plays. He didn't have to tackle Dak like that, but he did it. So
but y'all good though. Y'all still won the game. Y'all good.
Yeah, but
we are not
almost at what cost?
At what cost? There was no major. I don't know if there was any major injury. Maybe there was. But we were talking about rules. I did want to bring in some more rules. The differences between other rules. I think the XFL and UFL starting. So I wanted to see what are some differences that this league had. So I'm gonna share my screen again. I'm gonna see. Let's look at some. I gotta look at the differences real quick. So I think y'all can see that. Y'all's beautiful. So XFL rule, we got kickoffs. Kickoff from the 30-yard line. Kicking team lines up on receiving team's 35-yard line. USFL kickoff from the 25-yard line. Is that the same? Is that the same as like what is our rule?
Yes, it's the XFL rule.
I think
What
it's
is
the
the
same
NFL
rule.
rule? Is this the new rule?
Yeah.
So this will be the new rule.
Oh,
So this is the new rule.
rule.
What's the old rule?
They kick off from the
normal rule. Where they kick off from?
35.
Yeah, where we kick off
35,
from.
35.
35, I think.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just watched them. I just watched them kick off. Boy, I didn't know.
If they kick from the 40, it's gonna be touchbacks every time.
Damn, is that really 35?
Pretty sure.
This man had a PATs. There's no kicks. 3 tiered options for offensive plays. 1 point from 2, 2 points from the 5, 3 points from the 10. I can get 3-pointer. Who the best 3-point shooter?
What is this, NFL Street? This NFL Street.
They say fuck kickers. I ain't getting paid.
That's funny. USFL could choose to kick for 1 point from the 15. Okay. Can also choose to run an offensive play for 2 points from the 2 and 3 points from the 10. So it's everything. And then, but I mean, this is obviously closer.
They got a
3 points from the 10.
That's crazy.
We got a 3-pointer. Boy, you think the NFL should get 3-pointer?
Oh, hell no, bro.
TJ be the best 3-pointer in the league. Boy, you get the best 3-pointer in the league.
Patrick Mahomes is going to cook up. He ain't never losing.
Am I tripping? Or is it saying
they can get 10 points?
1 point from the 15 and a 3 point from the 10. So the 3 point is close.
No, but you have to pass. Like, you have to offensive play.
You're doing a play.
Yeah,
you're doing a play. Because that'd be hilarious, right? I mean, everybody just banned the 3, right? So you said
they gotta chill.
Am I tripping?
Well, if this happened though, there'll be a lot of points scored, bro. That Denver Miami game probably get to 100. They were just shooting 3
Nah, they'd have been kicking just 1 point. They wouldn't have done them like that.
I don't know. We got punts, touchbacks placed at the 35-yard line to encourage returns. Coverage players cannot leave the line of scrimmage till the ball is kicked. USFL touchbacks placed at the 20-yard line. Gunners on the kicking team cannot line up outside the numbers, and they cannot be double teamed by the receiving team until the ball is snapped.
Oh shit! I gotta head out.
All right, man.
Yeah. Peace, y'all.
Now, what is this affect? Like, if this like, what is our rule? Is this anything like it's
on the 20?
Touchbacks placed at the 20, right?
Yeah.
So 35-yard line. That's interesting.
That's crazy.
Y'all
don't understand how the 35 is like 15 yards away from the 50. Like, bro.
That is interesting.
Yeah, that's high scoring.
Alternate possession. What does that mean? In addition to the onside kicks, teams have an option of a 4th to 15 play from the 25, only when tied or trailing in the fourth quarter. Dang, boy, that's interesting. And USFL is the same, only it's 4th and 12 from the team's 33, which is very random, and it'll be attempted anytime during the game.
So you can score on the onside kick, on the onside 4th and 15.
That's how's that? Yeah,
Mahomes cooking with that.
What? 99 yards.
Oh, that's a
boy. That man getting every possession, bro. He getting every possession if you do that, because he could do the onside kick. Like in addition to that's crazy. Yeah, that would be terrible. You got 2 forward passes.
This is arcade mode on Madden, bro. This is all it is.
Teams could initiate 2 forward passes on a play, provided the first pass does not cross the line of scrimmage. Is that us? Right? You could just
wait,
no,
two forward passes?
Oh no, it can't be. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't. Yeah, because it would be lateral or behind. Be...
What is this, bro?
I mean, I guess that's not bad if you don't pass the line of scrimmage.
But how do you do that?
Like, how is it considered a forward pass if you're not?
Because you can just throw it to the receiver like a screen play and lateral throw it forward. Like how the receiver
so I can throw a 15-yard screen and he can throw a 30-yard pass. That's crazy.
Wait, what?
It's just basically like as long as the ball doesn't pass the line of scrimmage, you can throw it up to 2 times.
Yeah, so it'd be like a screen or something.
Yeah.
So if I run back 10 yards and I throw it and I'm still behind the line of scrimmage,
play hot potato.
Throw it again. Just, yeah.
But why would you run back 10 yards? What you mean?
But like how do you? I mean, it's like you don't get a lot of advantages there. I feel like I don't know. Like
that's what I'm saying. It's not that bad.
It's not that. It sounds crazy, but it's not.
Yeah, a great design, but it's gonna be lethal.
Course, I mean, you really don't have that much time to be playing with that anyway.
Nah.
Yeah, like
and if you well, I mean, I guess no, because if you put your QB on, I mean, that'll be a nice rule for like the Saints because they got like
I got that boy.
QB. Or
I mean, you still go out the
Patriots
cornerback
with
right
Julian
there.
Edelman when he, former, QBs. But for the most part, not that much of an advantage.
Yeah, I think this is more completed catch definition. XFL 1 foot in bounds, college football rule. USFL
Ooh.
2 foot in bounds. NFL rule. Yeah, 1 foot in bounds. I know Antonio Brown is prime. He was Tony Toe Tap. I know he got so many more catches. 1 foot in bounds, bro.
That's college rules.
Freaking.
Nah, that's
That's
weak.
extreme advantage.
That's weak, bro. 2 feet.
It's the NFL. It's the next level. You gotta.
If they could do that for interceptions, though. That'd be.
Hell no. Get both your feet down. Too.
I mean, they look, bro. They taking away their tackling, bro. They gotta get them niggas something. They gotta get them something, bro. They gotta they moving the kickoff. They gotta help them out some.
So out of those, which one's the craziest one? Is it the alternate possession, the onside kick one, or is it the PATs? Like the onside kick, like you can do the 4th and 15, or the PATs, you can do 3-pointers.
PATs for
I
sure.
like PAT. More impactful for sure.
You can get 10 points.
Wait, what? I thought it was
yes.
You get 6 and you can get 6 and then you get 9.
Yeah, 9.
Oh yeah, you can get up to 9 points.
9 points.
I don't think that's that crazy though, because
but
it's kind of like that in the NFL. You just get 1 extra point.
9 points on one possession
You can
down.
get 8. You can get 8 points in the NFL.
But 9 is crazy.
So
not like
1 extra point.
9 is no longer a 2.
Okay,
oh, that's how I'm thinking about it wrong.
Yeah, like it's
it's like 2s and 3s. It's like the NBA. I think analytics. They gotta take 3-pointers. But I need my extra. So you get the extra point. So
if you if you kick the ball, then you get 1 point. But if you decide you want to go for 2, if you decide to pass it or run it, whatever, however you want to get it in, then you get 2 points. So I guess pushing it back a little bit to the 10, but you'll be doing it from the 2-yard line, I think, or something like that.
But 9 points in NFL is considered a 2-possession game, rather than in the XFL, it's a 1-possession game.
Yeah, like it's not that big of a deal, but it's the most realistic, impactful thing that could happen.
Like that's
I think that alternate possession is probably more.
They
only do that in the fourth quarter. It says so. Like if you're down or tied, that could swing your way, and then maybe they score, and then they do the same thing, and it just goes back and forth.
And in the USFL, you could do it. You could do it the whole game in the USFL. In the XFL, you do it fourth quarter, but USFL, you can just it's 4th and 12, which is shorter. So they really want to get lit. They really try to make sure no one ever get the ball back. Make it take it, but I'm getting the ball.
Make it take it is crazy.
Easy.
It still would be a 1-possession game.
Bro, look, hey, I don't know a lot of people would do the 10-point thing. If it was in the NFL, because you get 2 point, like you get 2, it's 2 for 2, like a 2-point conversion gets you from the 2-yard line, and 3 is from the 10-yard line. So that's it's a pretty big step back. So it's probably more. No, they do that. Dan Campbell, he never kicking a field goal. He be down 1 point, and he gonna find a way to go for it. You try and go for a touchdown, get a 3-point play. That's exactly what we're trying to do every single time.
Yeah, Dan Campbell, yo, am I going for 2 or 3? Because this kicker not coming out game. Like it's either a 2 or a 3 game.
And it's from the 15-yard line. For 1, it's from the 15-yard line kicking it. He said, no. I trust Jared Goff. We're going for 3.
Going for 3, guys. Good job, fellas.
Like, imagine the coach. The coach do 2, like they do 3.
The game, right? I don't care.
He said, no, I'm going for. I ain't talking about field goal now. We go for the 10. We for the 10-yard line. This is what this means.
Now you have a touchdown, and instead of you, like that's crazy because it's like you can have a touchdown, like you can be down 10. You get the touchdown or whatever, and you're down 3. Instead of you having to kick it back out of there and hoping to get a possession, we can tie this up with a 3-pointer.
Yeah, 3-pointer, boy. And I want the ball back too. I want the ball back. We're going for it on 4th down.
4th and 15 from your own, but if you don't get that,
give me that.
If you don't get that, I guess game over.
Yo, Pat Mahomes will be a cheat code with these rules, man.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh my!
I know. Look, Kelsey, gonna be wide open every time. Hey, I know we gonna be for like weeks. But like, is Kelsey washed? And in the playoffs, they play the Bills. They get these rules activated, bro. He gonna be wide open every time. They going for 3. It's a touchdown. 4th and 15. They get just 20 yards downfield, wide open. And Josh Allen gonna have that stare again. He gonna have that long blank stare. And I'm like, dang, I tell you, plot, don't stop, boy. Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Yo.
Tragic.
So how many people? So raise your hand if you like the PAT rule more. The 3 for 10. I feel like that should be some at a menu. 3 for 10. I like that.
I'm not raising my hand. These rules sound good, but with the wrong quarterback, boy, that can be deadly. Nah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I ain't raising.
Yeah, I'm a little.
I am not trying to give them more of an advantage.
Quarterback. The only rule I'm with is
it's a quarterback league.
One put in on interceptions.
Tom Brady getting these rules, boy.
That's 2 extra Super Bowls right there.
Count it. Chalk them up,
man.
And then we talking about it. I don't even understand why in college it's 1 foot.
Because these people ain't all going to the league.
Yeah, they kids, bro.
They ain't kids. Them grown. Them grown men.
Well, they kids.
Grown,
bro. They
you seen Derrick Henry in college? You seen Leonard? Yeah. No, Leonard Fournette. You seen him in college?
You see the guy? I think
me. That's a kid.
His backup is an OOG. He's an other occupation guy. He's not going to be.
The top players, they need to be preparing for the NFL.
That's a skill gap.
And like in high school,
and y'all always use the big bowling.
That's cool.
Yeah, what about Sam Houston?
School, that's cool, but college, come on, these grown men.
Sam Houston be struggling, boy.
Wait, what about Houston?
What about Deuce Vaughn? Y'all never talk about Deuce Vaughn when we talk about NFL quarterback. NFL players. Derrick Henry, bro. Everybody not built like Derrick Henry.
Deuce Vaughn
had a full beard, didn't
he? Deuce Vaughn like that.
He's short. I mean,
isn't he short?
You like that?
That don't mean Leonard Fournette. He didn't have no facial hair, but he was bald. So
that man was a man. That was a man.
That was a man.
Yeah. I think he had a kid too. That man, he paid bills. That man was a man.
That boy been built like that since high school.
Wish he had an NIL.
NIL crazy.
No, but look, one more thing. I wanted to do this. I wanted ChatGPT to do the same exact thing. I'm just curious if these rules are very interesting. I got the ChatGPT here. I want to see would any of these rules make sense to be in the NFL currently.
Okay.
So targeted pass interference penalties. Instead of the current standard of spot fouls or a flat 15-yard penalty, pass interference penalties can be graded based on severity. Minor infractions, a short penalty, while more egregious on intentional fouls on the longer penalties or the current spot foul.
No.
I
can't.
No. We're not gonna leave more up to the refs to. No, that was a 10.
I'm sorry.
That was a 5.
It's crazy.
We have been playing.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually like that.
Oh, I hate that.
Because we already had New Orleans getting hoed.
That would have been 100 point. That would have been that's hilarious. That's funny.
Hey, they can't even get that right. How are they going to get this right?
15 yards? No, that's what makes pass interference is so good. Like that's in college. College, when you get a pass interference, it's only 15 yards. In the NFL, it's a spot foul.
And NFL is a Tom Brady 40-yard penalty every time. But Tom Brady 40-yard penalty pass interference will ruin your day. I swear. So y'all the NFL owners.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, go ahead. So y'all the NFL owners, veto or good? How many people say yes? How many people say no to this? How many people say yes to this new rule?
Well, more egregious or intentional. Yeah, I mean it still be spot fouls. You don't lose anything.
If it's more egregious, it becomes a spot foul. If it's less egregious, you get a 5 to 10 yard penalty.
And we need to take some of that flopping. I mean, it ain't that.
I don't know because pass interference is pass interference.
Yeah, it's pass.
No, I feel like it should be spot fouls.
All of it.
So it looks like Ja'Cory, Mauricio, Lewis, they all say they don't like it. Greg, what do you think about this? Do you go for it or not?
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Dang, way. John on the island. Like that.
You enact that. They ain't gonna do nothing.
I'll go for it. Actually, I actually like it. I ain't gonna lie, because that'd be holding me so much in games, and sometimes it's not even that egregious, but it'd be 10 yards and it's like 40 yards. So I'm actually for it, but obviously we lost that bet. So me and John, I'm sorry, we didn't get it. Alternate point conversion. After scoring a touchdown, teams have an option. 2-point conversion play, obviously, but a 3-pointer from the 15 and even a 4-pointer from the 25. Mahomes gonna be racking up points, boy.
Hell no.
Kelsey be hard, but every time, but he's 4-pointers.
Hell
no.
Nah.
Crazy.
How many people there? How many people want it? How many people want a 4-pointer?
I don't.
Maybe in the regular season because it'll get rid of a lot of OT. But in it, not in the.
Well, I'm telling you, with these rules,
I mean,
I get a wrong quarterback.
I not no advantage for nobody,
bro. No,
that man Mahomes, Kelsey just be open every play. Okay, next one. So most people, I guess everyone goes against basically no here.
Yeah.
Flexible scheduling for bye weeks. Teams could have the ability to choose their bye week at the beginning of the season, allowing for strategic rest periods based on their schedule or player health. This got an extra layer of strategy to long-term season play.
I don't want nobody ducking smoke.
playing.
Nobody ducking smoke.
Hold on.
Well, as long as they do it at the beginning of the season and not like
the beginning, yeah.
middle.
First come, first serve.
Nah, we taking a body.
Hold on. Everybody can't take a bye week on the same week. So like, is it first?
It's gonna be all week 9. Everybody not playing week 9. That's the NFL's rest day. Week 9.
Hey,
that's our all-star weekend.
Like a restaurant. We close on Wednesdays.
I'm for it because the Cowboys we have a gruesome schedule every year. Like when we come, it's around like the Thanksgiving. We be playing like 4 games in like 12 days because we had a Thursday night and then they always put us on the next Thursday and then we have Sunday. No, that'd be gruesome.
So okay, Lewis, you're for it. Mauricio, are you for this? You get to pick your week, but maybe there's like a cap. Like okay, too many people pick week 9. Maybe first come first serve is the best record.
First come first serve. Yeah,
I don't see the negative.
I would rather see just everybody's off 1 week in the middle of the season.
All-Star weekend.
Trade deadline week should be everybody
off. Everybody back the next week.
I would like that. But would this also mean like they would know who they're playing? Like, are the weeks already set? Because I feel like
no. The weeks are not set. The weeks you don't know who you're playing. You're just picking the week.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
All right.
No, wait. It just said strategic rest period. Then you
exactly. That's what I was thinking.
You're gonna know.
That's what I'm saying. And that takes away.
I face the Chiefs. I gotta take a day off. I'm
playing in 2 weeks. They're gonna get 2 weeks of game playing from me.
Because like what this sounds like is
even
like
if they duck. I mean, you can't really duck because it's not like you're gonna change your team. It's not like after this bye week we don't gotta play them anymore. You still gotta play them. But because like for certain teams, I need more rest. Like if I'm going to play the 49ers, I know we're gonna have more injuries. I know more players. What do you mean?
I need rest against the Jets.
Not really ducking them.
I need rest when I play the Jets.
It's certain teams are more physical. The Cowboys are more finesse. Like teams are more physical. Like you need more. Like when you play the Ravens, you about to come back. Like you about to be scored.
When I play the Jets, I'm about to be hurt. I don't want to play them. I want the week. I need the week before and after to recover from all the injury that I just got.
There you go. CJ was out for what 2-3 weeks. Now he would only been out for like a week.
I need that rest period. So how many people going for it? How many people want this? How many people don't?
I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, I go for
Mauricio, how you feel?
Alternate version. Like I said,
Lewis,
everybody off.
Yeah.
Whoa, let me just say, what's the negative?
We got a new rule. We got a new rule in the league. Ja'Cory, you don't want it, huh?
So Ja'Cory, what are you saying the negative in it is? Like,
I would just say, because like I said, now you could go in and say, oh, dang, I got the Chiefs coming up. They just won a Super Bowl. Nah, fuck that. I'm going to go ahead and take on, skip that week, play the Bills. I'll rather the Bills or the Chiefs. Like, you got to choose your demons now. And, like, I feel like they should have a stack of which team, like.
I thought it pushed back the week. Like, you just don't.
Yeah, you still want to play the
week. Like, you have to play them.
That affects 2 teams. It's not just you.
Like you still play them. You just choose. Okay, do I want extra rest before I get to the Chiefs, or do I want to just play the Chiefs now?
But then, even if you choose that you want extra rest before, if you choose now, they don't play you until the next week, but they still have another team
they play
next week that they play.
It's definitely what have to be done at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
We got a new rule, guys.
Start from the top to the bottom. Like, let the Chiefs choose first what they want their bye week to be. Like how it is in the draft. But the draft
they will. They will. The Chiefs get back. They definitely will.
The Chiefs go first, and the teams that didn't play that many games the year before, they go last, like the Giants or something.
Yeah. All right, so let's look at this one. That quarterback protection zone, a clearly marked area around the quarterback could be established within which certain types of hits are prohibited. This rule could help protect quarterbacks from injuries without overly penalizing defensive players.
No.
What is that though? What would that be?
That basically already happens.
Yeah.
Damn near.
It's the 3-step. That's a 3-step rule. Like,
yeah.
Nah, y'all QB, y'all very well protected.
I'll go back. All right, so I guess that's no for everyone. Overtime possession changes. Instead of the current sudden death, actually they adjusted it, but that's just for the playoffs, from what I understand. But instead of the current sudden death or modified sudden death rules in overtime, each team could be guaranteed an equal number of possessions. If the score remains tied after each team has had the ball, the game can then proceed to sudden death. Interesting.
That's college. That's college rules right now. That's why they be having 5 overtimes. Hell no.
They quick though.
No, that's
not as long.
Man, have y'all seen Colorado do this, man? I'm tired.
They be playing forever.
College, they get
because it goes to sudden death. So that means the next
play forever. The better team now wins. The better team wins. There's
Bro,
no more the
ain't no better team. It's who not tired.
Like, but that's not college rules, though.
That's going into training.
But that's some bull. I'm not trying to play 5 overtime.
If you don't want to go into the 5th overtime, beat them in the second one. Beat them in the first one.
We started the game at
Look
5
at you, boy.
Why are we playing at midnight?
I don't think it'd be that long, though.
You should have beat them before.
You should go beat them before.
You know what? It's okay. Let me get the ball first. Let me go down and score.
After each person get a shot, the next possession wins, right?
Y'all trying to help out Brock Purdy, sorry ass. I see.
So who's for this? Who's for this? Who's against it? Who likes this rule? Who doesn't like it?
I like it in the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie, but in the regular season, I
think you need to be regulated.
Y'all keep playing and playing.
I think it's fine.
Football is too violent to like keep having all these extra possessions.
What?
Finish the game, man.
You're gonna be mad when CJ get hurt in the fifth overtime. You can mad.
I'm gonna be mad. Why the hell we in the 5th overtime?
These aren't college rules, though, right? Because it's
college rules.
Yeah, it goes to sudden death.
It goes to sudden death.
Score wins after each team get a possession.
No,
yeah. But I mean, look.
Yeah, if the score remains tied after each team has had the ball,
they still get a chance. Though
sudden death.
I don't necessarily dislike what we already have, so I'm just gonna go with that. Because it's different in the playoffs too, or at least in the Super Bowl is different.
Yeah. For certain teams, the 49ers, they don't get the memo.
Yeah.
So how many people say yes? How many people say no? So for yes, how many people we got? We got 2. Mauricio in the middle. Like you gotta say yes or no. Or say no. So Greg, what are you at?
No, because I don't care.
I'm gonna say no. Yeah, I don't really care for it. Next one, we're going to penalty review with coaches challenge. So coaches can be given the option to challenge penalty calls or non-calls once per game with the requirement that they have at least one timeout remaining. This could help correct potentially game-changing officiating errors. I think it's like basketball, right? Like
they can't correct like a bad call. You're right. They can't do that.
Yeah, so I would do that actually. I don't know why they took that way. I would just give me a coach's challenge because I know a lot of these plays. A lot of this plot is from these late dumb penalties that be, and I swear it would change history like crazy if they had this. You understand me? You know how much history could change if they had the ability to do this? I would say I am for that 1,000%.
I'm against it. I mean, the refs makes mistakes, so let's just live with it.
I hate that way. I hate human error. Just take up one person or a couple people human error.
That's a part of the game of football to me. Well, that's a part of sports in general.
In the NBA, we challenge. We say F that.
No. Oh, the NBA, they let you do that? I mean, the NBA kind of different, though, because, like, those penalties are, like...
They just came up with a new rule. It's like, yo, if you get 2 of your challenges right, they're going to grant you a 3rd one this coming up season.
What season? What sport is this?
NFL.
NBA? Or NFL? Is that...
That's part of the rule. They had a rule. They pushed back the trade deadline to an extra week, so I think that's like week 9 or something like that. Me personally, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if I'm able to challenge twice and be successful twice and get a 3rd challenge, like you got to expound on that rule. Like you got to yank a ref or something, bro. Like you can't just
check refs, boy.
You gotta attack a ref, bro. Like you gotta pull them out the game or something.
Find them.
I agree.
Because they be ruining games, bro.
You mess up twice and just get away with it.
And they also changed this. I was pretty sure. I was trying to find the article. They said that like the TV official or whatever that's not on the field, he can call down and be like, "Oh, that wasn't roughing the passer."
But he don't never do that, bro. He right there for his look.
Oh, they just added
right
that
there to
they added it for this season.
So we be
talking with them commentators. Well, I don't like this. He be over here. I don't think this should be a good call. How about call your damn colleagues and tell them them goofy head like you over here telling me doesn't help the situation.
It's gonna make me more mad.
This should be pissing me off when they make a terrible call and they come like next day. We apologize, Cowboys fans. It was. I don't want to hear that now. What does that do?
So that's why I say have the coaches challenge. I don't want these referees because look, the Chiefs this year had so many referees. Like people do so much of the darndest they do the darndest things. Every game is always something ridiculous for the Chiefs when it comes to these penalties or non-penalties. Like it should be a penalty, but it's not called a penalty, bro. Like I don't know, man. I think
then
like,
we have to take away. We have to take. We gave Brady some rings. We have to take some away with this.
I mean, you can't. I mean, it already happened. Like he got different.
No, we gave him 2 extra rings with those new rules. So
and then
we have to take away like.
Oh, so you're right back to where you
started. Yeah, we're back.
Take away 5.
Take away 5 is good. I ain't gonna lie.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, we know one tuck rule.
Yeah, definitely.
Other ones.
The last one is dynamic scoring zone. So introducing areas on the field where scoring plays are worth more points, such as touchdown scoring from beyond the 50-yard line being worth 7 instead of 6 without requiring an extra point. It's good to encourage more dynamic and mistake plays. That's interesting, actually. Yeah. Like Hail Marys count for more. Hail Marys get you at 9 points. That's interesting. I like it.
Hell no. Hey, yeah, when you was reading, I was like, hell no, but I ain't gonna lie, that kind of do sound a little.
That sounds cool.
Like a video game, bro. Like a cop out, yo. That sound
like you get Tyreek Hill, boy. You get you a Tyreek Hill, boy. You run the league. You hear me? I
feel like that's a prayer. Like you just praying every time. Please get that.
You ain't got to pray nothing from the 50-yard line.
That's just another thing to defend, bro.
It's a risk on you.
1-on-1. You got to risk the 7 points and a 9, bro.
You just waste one of your downs trying to get an extra point.
I think it's worth it, bro. You got Tyreek Hill, bro. I am taking a deep shot and getting 7 points.
You got Tyreek Hill,
and that's the advantage. Get you speed.
How many days?
Just like in the NBA, get you shooters. In the NBA, got to get shooters. In the NFL, get you
everybody got to build a team the way they like to.
Nah,
I like it a lot. Let's get it, bro.
I couldn't be a coach. I'd never.
What if they do like corners in the end zone? Maybe that adds an extra point. So you don't have to get like 50 yards. It's like if you throw a nice little fade.
Oh, you mean like spots? Like spots in the end zone gives you points? That like accuracy. You gotta be accurate, eh? Interesting. I don't know. I mean, this will get you more long plays.
Will be tough.
This is gonna help the game like Steph Curry helping those threes. Them deep threes got everybody into it. Everybody throwing long shot ball. Everybody getting these deep passes. Speed, blazing, all that is gonna be highlights all the time. We growing the game. People in Europe, y'all gonna watch us now. I promise. Get you the dynamic scoring zones. I'm with it. So how many people for it? How many people against it?
I'm against it vehemently.
Yeah. That's a big word too. He really cooking with that. I'm for it. I like it. That's like a fantasy football type beat. I like
it. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't want to lose that way, so now I'm against it.
I'm cool, bro.
That man knows.
All y'all got Patrick Mahomes, bro. That's not reality, bro. Like Pat Mahomes gonna beat off all of these rules, bro.
But what if you make field goals further than like 55, 60, worth 2 points?
Oh, now that's
what I do. That's what I do in fantasy.
We got the best kicker in the league, so we run the league, man.
This man always got a way to hype himself up.
Make that worth 4 points.
Statistically, how about that?
Statistically,
on that, Lewis.
And back him up.
The best
That's good.
There we
back
go.
that man. I like Tucker, but I feel you. I like the longevity thing. Fairbairn, he a good kicker.
Fairbairn.
I forgot him.
What's his full name?
I just remember that dude who couldn't kick like a 30-yarder or something.
That's I don't know my name.
You talking about when we had the receiver kicking it or the running back?
We had the running back. Yeah, the running back. Oh no, that's the guy. That's the other guy.
His name was like Amendola or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah,
we're talking about.
He's the one that he got beat by destroying in the XFL.
That's tough. Hey, he wasn't the best. I got Fairbairn back. He won me a game the next time. As soon as I got him back, he won me a game. So I'll take it, boy. But Matt, hey, you gave me a game winner against the Bengals. So shout out to you. You did give me a win. I definitely needed. But yeah, 60-yarder for more points. I like that. So which one? So I think the only one that we agreed on was the flexible scheduling. I believe. I think
it was flexible scheduling.
I think everyone agreed on that. And yeah, look at that. We got a new rule coming to the league now. Ain't that something? All right. Before we head out, Greg, you had a hot take. Go ahead and tell us, give us that hot take. Definitely interested in what you got to say.
All right, my hot take. This year has marked the official year where Anthony Bennett is officially not been a draft pick within the last 10 years. So he cannot be the biggest bust in recent draft history. So my hot take was crowning that new person, and I believe that DeAndre Ayton is the worst number 1 overall pick within the last 10 years.
I forgot he was number 1 pick, bro.
DeAndre Ayton is the worst number 1 overall draft pick within the last 10 years.
Can you name him? Can you name him? I'm not going against you. I'm asking, can you name him?
No. We can go down the line. Y'all can say yay or nay. Y'all can say yay or nay. It's not clear cut. There is debatable. 2023 Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, he's good.
Us.
Coco. They got 17 wins for a reason. I just
I had looked up the seasons and I was like, damn, the Spurs class.
2022 Paulo Banchero.
He a baller.
2021 Cade Cunningham.
I mean, he in Detroit, so it's tough.
He's in Detroit. He's better than DeAndre Ayton. I'm not letting y'all know. 2020 Anthony Edwards. We do not have to waste time. 2019 Zion Williamson.
He like.
Dang, he's some hitters, bro. He's some hitters.
2018.
He like his women.
2018 is DeAndre, so we won't skip him. 2017. This is where it gets debatable.
Markelle Fultz, yeah.
Fultz.
Oh no, Markelle Fultz.
Yeah. He was in a song with J. Cole. I mean, J. Cole put him in a bar, so I guess we're gonna give him.
Markelle Fultz.
Markelle might be it.
What might be it?
Markelle
Orlando.
Orlando.
Markelle makes it debatable. But as it currently constructs, I'm taking Markelle over DeAndre Ayton as we currently.
One is a starter.
Is he a starter though? Like
no, one is not starting. And he may get traded from Orlando. Like he's expendable from that team.
Okay.
Is he getting minutes though?
Okay.
I don't know. He was kind of good last year.
He's finna lose his job to a rookie. He's finna lose his job to a rookie.
Okay.
Keep cooking him. Maybe he got a bad shoulder. I don't know what happened to his shoulder. He was supposed to be a baller.
Injury,
like said, they messed up his shot.
2016, another debatable. Not for
Ben
me.
Ben Simmons. But Ben Simmons is the biggest bust of all time. I swear. I don't care about nothing.
I don't know, man.
Stealing money from the league.
I think it's only a bust. Well,
peak for peak is
that boy played 2 games in the last 2 years, bro.
His rookie year, his peak. I don't care.
But
this man got rookie year.
He was up at one point. I feel like a bust is like you never.
Trae Young was locking him up.
Ben Simmons was never a bust. I'm not gonna get y'all off.
Bro, Ben Simmons, bro. To me, Ben Simmons
he underachieved. Yes, he did.
It's the most egregious thing I've ever seen in my life, bro.
I can't call an all NBA player, multiple All-Star a bust. I don't care.
He was sorry.
And
he was up his rookie year,
and like never up.
He's better. He was better than DeAndre Ayton to me.
Bro, how is Philadelphia? Philadelphia is not valued from, and even trading Ben Simmons, they still ain't valued from that because James Harden. Everything attached to Ben Simmons.
That's after. That's later.
They made the finals. They made the finals. He hit a game winner. This man, DeAndre Ayton, hit a game winner in the conference finals against the Clippers. That was bigger than anything Ben Simmons has ever done in his life.
Okay. Accolade wise, I'm still picking Ben Simmons. Not gonna hold you.
I ain't gonna lie you, but hey, a big man like who can't shoot. This man, point guard, don't shoot no threes. Can't shoot no free throws. You can't shoot any free throws.
My guy hasn't played in 2 years.
Don't play games, and then when the clutch can't dunk on Trae Young.
He got the yips. Though.
I can't do it, bro. I'm
sorry.
He
was a catalyst for that team.
The team that can never get past the second round.
Hey, if y'all love Portland Trailblazers, DeAndre Ayton and everything.
Speaking of that team,
what is Brooklyn Nets Ben Simmons did? What is Brooklyn Nets Ben Simmons? Brooklyn Nets Ben Simmons is a guy who dresses up.
Okay, it's okay. I'm saying that boy. I don't like either of them.
Top though.
That boy been in the gulag more than he been on the court, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Peak for peak. I'm picking Ben. I'm sorry, yo. It's just
bro. I figured that
over DeAndre Ayton.
They said was a jump shot away from being the next LeBron James. Yes, bro, I'm picking Pete.
Bro, but this is year 6, and we still talking about potential.
Huh?
His jump shot. It's not even like his jump shot away, bro. I feel like you can say his jump shot away, but bro, his jump shot is so non-existent that it's an extreme.
What about
you see how people back off him?
What about the other parts of the game?
You mean like his clutch factor? You mean like his free throw shooting, which is extremely important? You can just foul him
and get to the defense.
That don't matter if he can't play in the late fourth quarter. I foul you. You get to the line. You miss every time.
In the third quarter. I don't care. He cannot play in the late fourth quarter.
Bro, he is center, bro. My point guard can't shoot, bro.
One guy is playing and one is not. It's just the best ability is availability.
Is he playing good? No, he's not.
Yes, he's been dropping 20. He's been stacking, bro. Anyway, he been playing good these last
what's
couple
the next
games.
people on the list?
He averaging 16 and 11.
The next people. It was
2015. Carl Anthony Towns.
No,
I'm picking Carl Anthony Towns. I'm picking the sassy man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then 2014 is the last debatable one, and that's Andrew Wiggins, depending on how you feel about his research.
He's a champion.
He's the catalyst last year.
He's a champion. No, he's a champion.
I mean, Minnesota Andrew Wiggins is like rough, but he went by a main character. He did go by a main character. When you do that, you get your flat rate.
Yeah, but he
attributes added.
He contributed. He ain't like he just got carried. He
didn't get carried.
He was a key in that ring.
So, like I said, my hot take is not clear cut. Like, it's not an Anthony Bennett take because Anthony Bennett is one of one.
Yeah, he the guy.
One of one.
He the guy. Average 4 points.
My main argument for the hot take was he definitely not on the higher echelon of that top 10.
Wait, who went number one in the Giannis draft?
2013.
Anthony Bennett. Anthony Bennett.
Oh, yeah, name my bad. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah. So
that was a terrible draft. That 2013 draft. That draft belong in the trash. That draft is atrocious.
That was terrible.
So yeah, it's a debate. It's a debate between Ben Simmons, Markelle Fultz.
I'm sorry. I think Markelle got it, bro.
I'm picking Ben Simmons, bro. I have never seen someone disappoint in my life more than I see Ben Simmons disappoint.
I never seen somebody who Markelle Fultz come in and forget how to shoot, like legit forget how to shoot. Like,
was he ever up though? Was he ever up at any point in his career?
He was a baller in college. He was really good.
No, not college. I'm on the NBA.
He got
Orlando.
No, he got a shoulder hurt.
Orlando.
But was he ever up?
He was solid.
He's never up.
He's been just a role player. Like,
he's been solid though. And I know
I know him in the same year as Lonzo.
Ben is finna be out the league, right? Like he's finna be like he's finna have to speak Mandarin.
I don't want either. I don't want either of them.
Call of Duty. He's finna speak Call of Duty in a little bit, bro.
I don't want none of them. I don't want none of them.
He's literally this close because he's.
Bro, if I had to pick a player, bro, I'm taking Aiden.
I'm not saying Aiden, bro. I feel like Aiden was. The Suns, he was balling.
That boy
was good on the Suns.
Not from like if you really know basketball, I wouldn't say. But like what I could tell with like knowing
Jokic said that was the only team that gave him trouble.
I feel like Aiden was kind of balling.
Aiden, look, that Suns team with Booker and Aiden in the bubble when they went 8-0, Aiden was playing well, and then they added Chris Paul, get a good point guard. They make the finals. Aiden hit game winners in the conference final. Like he shouldn't be the number one overall pick, but I wasn't like. I was looking like, oh my gosh, this guy was contributing. Ben Simmons, I haven't seen contribute in so many years, but he is disappointed everywhere he's been at. It's kind of crazy.
But I'll take Fultz over.
You feel like Ben Simmons never contributed?
Ben Simmons, look, rookie year Ben Simmons
wasn't that significant.
Rookie year Ben Simmons was cool. If that rookie year Ben Simmons kept going up, then it's great. But like Ben Simmons after his rookie year, like he had decent years, but it wasn't like that. Because the inability to shoot was so important, and he is literally the worst shooter in the league. Like literally, he had a worse shooting percentage from free throw line than Ben Wallace, and Ben Wallace has the worst of all time. Like it was below Shaq and Ben Wallace. Literally a walking liability in the clutch. Like that is ridiculous.
His rookie year was his best year in your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, from in a impact standpoint, his rookie year, I was like, okay, this guy's pretty good. After that, I mean, I thought he was gonna work on his 3-point shot.
In LeBron comparisons, that was crazy.
Yeah, I'm not taking
40% from free throw range, bro. 40% from free throw range is crazy. that's a crazy stat from a point guard. Unplayable.
I don't know. I just can't get it out of my head of just seeing DeAndre Ayton look at rebounds and watch Jokic just take it from him. He's just not even trying to.
Jokic is doing it to everybody.
At least Anthony Davis was trying to go get a rebound. He would just stare and look at
Gafford. Matter what he tried. I just feel like he was hitting everything. Like he was falling off one foot, and it still was going in. I was like, damn.
Jokic. No, I'm not saying DeAndre Ayton.
My last year, right?
Yeah, it was last year. Yeah,
DeAndre should be better than what he should.
And I'm not saying because I'm not saying talent wise is the reason why he's the worst. His motor is insane. Horrible. He has the worst motor in the NBA, in my opinion. He should be way better than he is.
They should pick Luka.
All the other draft picks, I know what I'm getting, and they're going to perform to the best.
Luka and Booker would have been something. They would, instead of hating each other, they would be friends. That would have been something, boy. Okay, so wait, who's everybody picking? Like, since he asked us, there's three people. There's Fultz, Simmons, and then there's my man Ayton. Like, who you taking as the worst out of those three? So, Ja'Cory, who you taking out of the worst?
I'll say Ben Simmons.
Hey, that team Ben, boy, that man stealing money from the league, boy.
Almost Fultz up. That's the problem.
Bro, I'm taking Fultz.
But here's the biggest reason. Fultz has not been a financial liability to anybody because he was never upright. This man Simmons is stealing so much money from the city of Brooklyn. I am not tripping because this helps me.
But then I number one.
No, the Philadelphia took number one. They made the trade. They still get home. So, bro, Philadelphia. Look, Markelle Fultz, right? Number one pick. Obviously, he was never up. So since he was never up, didn't get a lot of money. This man Ben Simmons made you believe he was going to be something. The next LeBron was going to work on his game and was atrocious. And now he's taking $60, $70 million. He has the best job in the history of the world. He sit on the bench, look flashy, look nice, sit on the bench, and make millions and millions of dollars. That job is better than any job. Brett Favre's backup was before the best job in the world. This is now the best job in the world. This is an outstanding thing to do. I'm taking Ben Simmons. John, you taking Markelle Fultz. Lewis, you taking Markelle Fultz, right?
Yeah, I'm taking Fultz.
Markelle Fultz is a good option.
Yeah, Mauricio, what are you taking?
I'll take Ben Simmons as the biggest.
Let's go, boy. Team Ben, boy. Team Ben. Boy, you gonna be out the league. I'm sorry. And Greg, you take it.
Speak.
Taking 8.
Call of Duty because he's gonna be on there.
But Greg, wow, I don't know why you saying Aiden. I feel like he's kind of bald.
Is that personal?
Because like
his personal.
Yeah,
I just feel like is it personal?
No.
Yes.
Not really. I don't have no real dog in the fight. I just had so much more expectations for him. I remember when 2018 draft was supposed to be considered one of like the most deepest draft classes in recent history, like outside of 2003. When you start talking about Luka and Trey, and he was the number 1 overall pick mainly because
Shea was in that draft too. Shea was in that
Marvin Bagley was in that draft, and he got a bag, boy. Marvin Bagley,
Bagley.
Marvin Bagley.
Is that man a bust,
boy?
And
Tatum earlier.
Yeah, and DeAndre Ayton was considered the safe pick. You knew what you were getting. And to this day, you do not know what you're getting out of DeAndre Ayton when it becomes like past regular season vibes. This man is out here complaining about other things off the court. This man out here sleeping on air mattresses for fun. I don't really get him.
That was crazy, bro. You are a whole millionaire.
At least you get something.
Whoa, what?
I don't hear that. It's a choice. It's a choice.
That's how you get to it, bro.
Oh God! Out here complaining about you sleeping on an air mattress, bro. You can control that.
Why is he complaining about?
Get that sleep number.
Change that, Kev. You got the power to change
Get that sleep number.
That's this crazy. Man complaining. Bro, that man, he think he in the struggle. Hey, keep that mentality for life.
He start back balling.
He got enough money for them to start building the mattress during his practice and it be done and delivered to his house, bro. Like
I think that was my. And if I'm being honest, I think that was my turning point right there. I ain't gonna hold you.
That comment.
Like, you know what? This nigga really might be the worst first pick in the last 10 years, bro. Because that's a crazy statement to say. Non-talent. We get it though. Like, there's more talented. You know, he is a talented human being.
He is. I mean, yeah, that's tough. Hey, we got 2 Fultzes, we got 1 Ayton, and we got Team Simmons right here, boy. Team Simmons. Hey, put y'all fists together. Team Simmons, bro. Team Simmons, bro. Get in there. Yeah, Team Simmons. Well, all right, y'all. Thank y'all for joining the podcast. Had a lot of fun here. I know last thing we actually didn't even talk about was Caitlin Clark. She's actually on this freaking thumbnail. It's hilarious. We didn't even talk about her. Yeah, we didn't even talk about it, but that makes me sound like I'm a bad person. I'm not a bad person. Real quick, so I gotta make sure it's like makes sense. Caitlin Clark has the ability to go to the big 3 for $5 million and also play in WNBA. I definitely think that makes a lot of sense. Do y'all think that makes a lot of sense?
Of course.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
3 million?
It's $5 million.
Wrap it up real quick. I got sound on that.
It makes sense, but it's gonna happen during the WNBA season as well. So we'll see how that works.
Hey, she get a bag though, because people watching the big 3 for her, and I'm watching the WNBA for her. I ain't got no team, which is unfortunate, so I can't like stand. Like I want to stand somebody in there, but I can't because they took my team away. Only dynasty I ever had, and it's tough. But
ain't got Dallas in there though.
Yeah,
I'm not rooting. No, I'm sorry.
No, that's
I know,
crazy.
I know, Lewis, he comes up, but nah, I'm not. I'm sorry.
That's hate. That's hate like shit.
I'm sorry.
That's hate.
I can't do that.
Enrique Ogubawale is crazy, bro.
I'm waiting for the comments to come back, man. I ain't gonna do that to myself.
I'm gonna put Texans jersey on.
That man rude. That man repping, bro. But yeah, I'll take Caitlin. Hey, go to the team and let's get the WNBA lit because I'm trying to get that Bird versus Magic type beat. Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. That's what I'm trying to get. So, and if they make it to the championship, I'm gonna stream that. I don't know if y'all down to come on the stream. If it's Iowa versus LSU, it's gonna be more watched than the men's one for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Y'all down to come on for a stream for that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll come into like the fourth quarter or something.
Nigga hate women, bro.
No, I hate basketball. I can't name one
sports, bro.
male college basketball player.
All right, well, there you go. There you go. Hey, that's gonna be that's an interesting segment. That's an interesting moment, bro. That's gonna be something I'm gonna stream. So if y'all down to come on, John, if you down, I don't know if they have. Do they have like? I think they have one in a first period and a second period. I think they just do like two.
Right.
They do four.
Women do four.
They do 4 quarters. They do 4 quarters in women's college.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I don't know why that. No, but why is that? Why is that different though? Why would they make that different?
I have no clue.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why in college they just be doing stuff like, bro, get them prepared for
Get them
prepared for the professionals, bro. Like, why is it?
I don't know.
It just don't make sense. Like most, I ain't gonna say most because that's crazy, but these players are getting ready to go to the NBA and go to the NFL.
They got longer shot clock too. They got a longer shot clock as well. That's also something.
Wait, how much longer?
It's like 30 seconds, I think. I might be wrong. It might be 30 seconds.
It's like
24.
30. It's like 30 or 35 or whatever.
Damn.
So
they got time to do a whole damn.
They running sets. We make it faster.
Running sets.
They running sets.
That's why I can't watch college basketball. They still in the fucking 2000s with the offenses in college.
Slow down the pace. Slow down the pace.
Let's
get a good basket.
It's bad,
80 to 75, boy. That's the final score. Let's get a good basket. Good shots. Yeah, college basketball, bro.
Syracuse.
But Iowa versus LSU, let it happen, bro. For the plot, let it happen. That's gonna be the most watched women game of all time. But yeah, hey, I had to put that in there because like she on my cover. Come on now, right? I gotta be better at. So hey, thank you guys for watching the podcast, and also if you're listening, thank you for listening to the podcast. All the different sports we talked about today. So if you resonate with any of that, that's great. NFL rules. We talked about the NFL rules. We talked about the all the changes and all the different rules and all the maybe ones that XFL has and all that. NBA, Jalen Green getting lit. I know that man Lewis like to rep his Dallas Mavericks. We'll see what happens when we play them. But I know Golden State, I know that's when the plot ends. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. And hey, John, shout out to you. Clemson did beat me in terms of the teams we picked to make it the furthest. So your team, I don't know if they're still in it because they're playing like right now. But hey, Clemson, Purdue, and NC State. Oh, look at that.
Oh man, we taking it all the way.
He a star, boy.
I don't know what he's doing. Not one person on the team, but we take.
He know that he gonna win though. So Clemson, Purdue, and NC State, they still in the hunt. So we'll see who wins out of those three. But yeah, for more content like this and more podcasts, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. When the NBA postseason comes on, we're gonna really get it. It's gonna be streams. I might even do 2 podcasts. You never know, but I might be in it because all them games are happening. I might do 2 podcasts. I might be in it, bro. We're gonna be going. Hey, make sure to tune in for that. And hey, we're going to catch you guys on the next live stream. And anybody who came in here, hey, thank you for coming in here. We'll catch you guys on the next one. We out of here. Peace.